What's up, friends and real ones? Welcome back to the channel. I am Real Grogg, and tonight we're exploring even further into Baldur's Gate 3. Typically, around here, if you're new, we dive into the post-apocalyptic open worlds and survival games, and like I said, Baldur's Gate, while may not fit specifically into any one of those in particular, I don't care. I'm obsessed with this game. I'm loving every single second of playing it. It's all I can think about, and when I'm playing other games, it's literally the only game I can think about. So enough's enough. Enough messing around. Sure, Starfield, it's big, it's there. It was good. But especially based on the numbers, nobody cared. And that's okay, because we saw what we wanted to see. We saw Baldur's Gate. We saw the creation of Daro Grok, our half-orc barbarian, who we got to maybe level 2 last time. I don't exactly remember, but I know we got to level 1. So there's always room for improvement. I'm very, very excited to be back tonight, like I said, into Baldur's Gate. The upside of not having played it or streamed it for a little bit, it gave me plenty of time to learn how the game actually works. So anybody watching, hoping that I play a bit better than last time, you're in luck. I think I know a little bit more of what I'm doing this time around. So I'm very, very much looking forward to tonight expanding our adventuring party. We're going to introduce pretty much all of the characters that I know of, well, most of them, most of the party members that join us on this adventure. So that's gonna be a lot of fun, and looking forward to catching up with all the phenomenal friends and real ones along the way. Thank you so much for stopping back this wonderful Monday night. Beautifully rainy where I am, and I frankly couldn't ask for any more than that. A cozy stream, a rainy night, and Baldur's Gate 3. A perfect trio. The Holy Trinity, if you like. That's a bit much, but still, it's really, really good. Welcome in, friends. Great to have you. As always, let me know how I'm looking, how I'm sounding as you're getting settled in here. And without further ado, I think we're going to go ahead and dive right back in, and we're just going to get this started. I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. We're going to talk more as we go through it, of course, and we'll enjoy the adventure. But thank you once again for being here, and let's go ahead and see how Daro Grok's doing, huh? It's been far too long. So here he is, in the flesh, in his gray, ashen, bluish, orcish skin. Here is Daro Grok. Now, before I click the game over, I do have to adjust my camera because, as we've seen, it certainly kicks the crap out of my computer when I'm doing the blurry background. So we will omit that in lieu of Baldur's Gate. Beautiful, excellent. Let's get some sound on that. Absolutely perfect. All right, so when last we were with these characters, and now that the game's kicking in, of course, please, as always, let me know how I'm looking, how I'm sounding, and if there's any sound adjustments that need to be made. But last time I was so unaware. I mean, it was really my first adventure into Baldur's Gate, so I wasn't totally sure on how all this worked. But we created Daro, of course. Let's get that helmet off, actually. Let's show you the face here. Look at this stud. Stud! And of course, we met Shadowheart, who was one of our companions that was trapped on the Nautilus ship, and we escaped with her. So to give a little background on what we did, if in case you missed it, or if you are wondering what brought us to this lovely little patch of tiefling-filled grove, the Emerald Grove, in fact. So we were captured by Mind Flayers, which are these giant tentacle-faced, psychic-powered, very powerful creatures. We were captured and we were infected with a tapeworm, or I'm sorry, a tadpole that they put in our eye, and it infects your brain and essentially turns you into a Mind Flayer, and through seramorphosis. And we are trying to find a cure. We escaped with Shadowheart, that black-haired individual behind me. We escaped the ship with a Githyanki warrior by the name of Lae'zel, and she dipped. We don't know where she is, but I think we're going to try to track her down as well. And yeah, so with that infestation in our brain, the friendship along the way, we have been venturing around. And last time we got to the Grove, to the Hollow, where we currently reside, we defeated a band of goblins that are rather troublesome in the area at the moment. So we got through them somehow with a two-person party. I don't know how the hell we did it. We got through it though, and tonight we're going to continue from here. We sold all of our junk. We sold all of our goods that we didn't really need with us anymore, and we're about to hit the road again and start gathering more to the party. So very much looking forward to this. I was seeing in the chat earlier that Blue-Eyed Scotty has 150 hours in this game, and I'm so happy to hear that I'm not alone in the amount of time I've spent in this, because it is phenomenal. This is my game of the year, 100%, and I absolutely I love it. Like I said, I'm not kidding. I'm sitting here last week playing Starfield, having fun, and all I can think of is Wouldn't it be better with a Baldur's Gate? I tell you. So, had to give in, and it's phenomenal. I'm seeing Blue Eye once again mention that they have confirmed that Baldur's Gate will eventually be cross-play enabled, so we could play together sometime, and absolutely, that is the goal. I want to have a party of as many real ones in here as we possibly could, and having an adventuring party I think would be incredible, especially with 4 unique characters as opposed to the... I think that's how it would work. I would imagine if you're playing multiplayer that you don't have access to the main core of characters. I don't know, but that'd be phenomenal. Let's see, Miss Marin saying, generally speaking, when I'm having fun playing a game, it's more fun to watch. Totally fair. It comes through. I get that. Daro Grok. Yes, you nailed the spelling on that, Miss Marin. Absolutely. Von Fink saying this game is awesome. I'm still trying to get used to the camera. I'm still trying to get used to the camera to character control. Totally. That took me a little bit of time as well, and you know, I don't know if you're on console or PC, but you know, I'll double click the oops.
This place seems remarkable, but let's at least see if there's a heat.
Sorry, I just want to skip that. I feel like clicking on their portraits is definitely the best way.
These things have stayed interesting.
But yeah, there's certainly times where I think I'm doing an action with one character, and I'm accidentally doing it with another. But okay, so like I said, we got to the Grove last time. We are here. This is where this large band of tieflings being these, I think they were, I'm going to say that, I forget how this goes, but I think that they were elves perhaps, but they were sent down to Avernus, which is essentially the first ring of hell, and they were turned into devils of a sort. So they're not looked too kindly upon by most other societies, which is a real bummer. There's a lot of tiefling racism. Not cool. Not cool. Okay. So, this is these are the signs of battle in which we got through. Von Fink, done eating supper, and I'm stuffed. That's what I like to hear. Excellent. Glad you're fed and happy. That's awesome. If you have 4-player, we would each have our own unique characters. Sold. 100% sold. Then I'm going to do anything I can to urge you all to get a PC. Terrible playing advice. Oh, Von Fink's on PC as well. Nice. Well, cool. So okay. Well, with that in mind, I think let's do tonight. We'll follow the adventures of Daro Grok, and then possibly next week we'll give some people to kind of prepare for the stream if we like, and I, myself included. And we'll chat more in the Discord, and we can definitely create an adventuring party. I think that'd be an absolute blast. So let's plan on that right now. I know we're just getting started with the stream, but yeah, I like the idea of let's plan on next week having some friends drop in and we can see how the adventure goes. How's that sound, everyone? I think that sounds pretty good. So what I didn't do last time, among the many things, is I was mission focused on just trying to find a town, trying to find a hub that I would land in, thinking that the tutorial of sorts would kind of end once you got to that, very much in line with most games. This entire map, this whole first starting area, that's your tutorial if you want one. The whole tutorial is the Nautilus ship, or the Nautiloid ship before it crashes. So, we're out of the tutorial, so it's really great to be in here. So my best advice, and I've told everyone that I've told about this game, explore every single nook and cranny, explore every road, every path. For example, this one I'm about to go down, because you never know what's at the end of it, and it's often something very good.
Right. Yellow as a toad, twice as...
She looks familiar.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
And if it escapes, how will you... Oh, a guest.
Your skull pounds in response to the prisoner's white-hot stare. Her lips don't move, yet you hear her voice.
Get rid of them.
All right, so as a barbarian, persuasion. So just for a little recap, in case you are not familiar, it sounds like most of the chat has played or is at least familiar with the game mechanics. But you get the choices of anything you want to say out of these options, and of course, most things will have a skill check of some sort. Deception is available. Barbarian with persuasion is available, which might make give me a bit better chance of this persuasion check working, but not a guarantee. But I am gonna pretty much whenever I see the brackets with something special like that, I'm gonna use it. And welcome in Alfie Guilford. What's up, man? It's been a while. Good to see you, my friend. Welcome back. Appreciate you being here. Thanks so much. We're just getting warmed up, just getting started, just trying to save Lae'zel from the tiefling cage that she just found herself trapped in. So welcome in, buddy. How are you? All right, so a really small difficulty check on the persuasion. Always add bonus of guidance. If you have anybody that can add a bonus of guidance and it's just a cantrip or just an action, it adds anywhere from a 1 to a 4 to whatever you roll. So 7, boom, we pass. Easy peasy.
He's right. No one's safe if that thing goes loose. Not even us.
Damaze?
Enough. Lower the trap. Ready your blade.
Wait. Oh, no. Okay, so I may have misunderstood.
You've but one chance. Join me or die.
Okay, so I kind of misunderstood the persuasion check. And unfortunately, I now have to kill these tieflings, which was not my goal. But, you know what? I'm a barbarian right now, so...
No!
It happens.
You lying rat!
Well, I had 2 choices, and I didn't want to attack Lae'zel, because she's very useful. I really don't like this outcome, to be honest. That's kind of a bummer. I think I misread the dialogue big time. I definitely wasn't reading that. Okay, so she's just me.
On the move.
Got all distracted. Oh, nice. What? Okay, looks like I missed something. Show us what you got, Real Grogg. I did back in the day. I'm talking like 30 years ago. Yeah, absolutely. D&D haven't been around for quite a while. Okay. This is a bummer. I don't want to kill these tieflings. I gotta see if I have an autosave. I don't at all. We're gonna redo this though. It's not a scum save because I didn't fail anything. I actually passed the check, but I don't want to be killing these people. That's not my goal at all. We're not going chaotic evil yet. So we're gonna just reload, run right back over there. It's a short jaunt. Blue-Eyed Scotty saying, the great thing about this game is each NPC character has their own quest lines you can complete for some very nice rewards. Absolutely. There's something going on with everyone. There's so much stuff. It is packed. I think, Blue, you said earlier in the Discord that you've been playing this, or that you've played this
Get going.
for 150 hours, and you still have not done so many quests and found so many different things and all of the ins and outs of this game, and that's so unsurprising. I've been playing it like a couple weeks ago when I was sick, and I wasn't streaming that week. All I did was play this, and so I got very well acquainted with it, and yeah, same. It was just like, I'm shocked at how much there is. There's so much that goes in every single one of the missions and the towns. It's just, and it gets more and more intense. I absolutely love it. Completely obsessed. Alpha Gifford saying, I'm doing good. I just been going to bed early, which is that's hidden behind the emoji thing, which has flaws and positives, such as not being able to watch your videos live. But here I am now. Well, either way, my friend, it's great to have you, and good on you for getting some sleep. It's I'm a night owl through and through, and my whole life that's always been one of the struggles is like just go to sleep at a normal time, give yourself some rest. I just never do it, which is negative, of course. Well, that's very flattering for you, my friend. I do appreciate that very much. I've been thinking a little bit. I was going to talk about this a little later, but
Zoru was right.
we'll wait. I'll
Yellow as a
talk about
toad,
that for this.
twice as ugly.
The thing's dangerous. Leave it for the goblins to kill.
Okay, so
And if it escapes,
Your skull pounds in response.
Get rid of them.
I will. Okay, shoot the trap down. I'll tear it apart before anyone else gets hurt. See, this is what's so strange. Is I told them shoot the trap down. I'll tear it apart before anyone else gets hurt. Oh, and they were just like, yeah, let's do this. And okay, so that's interesting. Whereas if I try to deceive them, they'll dip. Oof, not a lot of good options. So let's try. Let's just try a deception trick first. See how this goes. The 10 to beat, so we need at least a 9. All right, cool. Boom. Deceived. Deceived indeed. Miss Marin, I'm an 8 to 10 hour a night kind of gal myself. That's a lot of sleep, but hey,
He's right.
good on you.
Let's go.
Good on you.
We need to check out that blast.
All right, cool. So this is much better. A blast.
You didn't hear it. Shook our camp good, so we came for a look.
Oh, right, the ship. So I'm asking them where their camp is, but I already know.
Northwest. Look for Nettie. Whatever your wound, she can mend it.
I doubt that.
And be careful. There are goblin traps everywhere.
All right, so that is...
Nymessa.
Come. So that is one of the
Enough
goals for
talking.
tonight. Is
Get me down.
Yeah, Lae'zel, we'll get you down. I love this. Lae'zel's got a bit of an attitude, I'll tell you that much. She's great, but it takes some time to get her to warm up a little bit. So you gotta mess with her first. Say please.
Never.
You will eventually. All right, so now, I actually don't have a bow equipped, do I?
Listen. You'll hear goblins before you see them.
Let's see. Do I have a bow anywhere in my inventory? I don't think so. So let's see if I can
What's
fire
next?
up a cantrip. Okay, I am going to save because I want to make sure that if I blast to the bottom of this cage, I'm not going to light Lae'zel on fire as well. Perfect.
The
Ignis.
tadpole hasn't yet scrambled all your senses. Auspicious.
But the longer we wait, the more it consumes.
My people possess the cure for this infection.
I must find a creche. You will join me.
What is a
It
creche?
is many things. A hatchery, a training grounds, a shelter.
It's a lot of things.
Githyanki protocol is clear. When infected with a gate tadpole, we must report to Augusto for purification.
Usually not a term you want to hear when it comes to something in your brain. Purification. Wow, Von Fink. Haven't seen more than 5 to 6 hours in a long time. Can't sleep past that. Too much to do. You know, good on you. Keeps this country running. You know what? A simple thank you.
You
would be
may
nice.
as well suggest a wyvern bow to worms. The cure I offer will suffice as thanks.
So she's hard as a coffin nail. All right, let's journey together.
You have made an ally from Kresh Kalir. Few know such fortune. Call me Lae'zel.
I will.
Come. The Horned Ones mentioned a camp. One there, this Zoru, has seen Githyanki. A Kresh must be near. We will ask this Zoru where he has seen my kin.
Miss Marin, I just saw in chat asking some people about D&D, and she says, I'd love to know what D&D was like 30 years ago. A lot more intense in the sense of, like, I guess I'm not an expert on it by any means, but I feel like, as we've talked about, 5e, the most current iteration of it, has a bit more accessibility, I would say, and from what I know in the past, it was exhaustive in its amount of knowledge you needed. Okay, so we have met our newest party member, Lae'zel. We have a level 1 fighter alongside with us, which is alongside of us, which is phenomenal. If I recall correctly, I think that we also met Asterion last time at the end, or right at the beginning of the stream, but I think we sent him to camp. Now, I was unsure of so many things before that like I've said already, I've learned a lot. And just like in D&D, when your party is exhausted or when their spell slots are exhausted, go to camp and sleep. Rest through the night, regain your hit points, regain your spell slots and your short rest bonuses. It's just, you get to go to sleep. Speaking, all this chat speech about sleep got me thinking about it. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go into this little campfire icon, and you click click the middle one, which is a long rest. That'll take us to camp. And of course, the game does prompt you, and if you don't have enough camp supplies, it'll tell you that. And if you do, of course, it says you're good to go. And we're good to go.
Jahi, come closer.
Dry skin, clear eyes, stolid bearing. You do not suffer. You flourish. Disturbing. Abominations grow inside us. Our bones should ache, our mouths should bleed. Yet we thrive. It is madness.
Yeah, a little bit.
Keep your rest short. Time is not our ally.
Okay, so what our Githyanki friend was referencing is the seramorphosis that should be occurring because of the tadpole in our brain. Typically takes place, I think, within like a day. Like, it's a quick turnaround. This is not a new thing. This is how Mind Flayers are born or created, or whatever you want to call it. And so she's seeing that there's no change in her, or I'm sorry, in us, and she's a little worried about that. So people will have a lot of different opinions. And Miss Marin saying, Daro kind of, you know what I'm saying? And you're damn right. Look at this guy. He's a stud. He's a freaking stud. Oh, actually, the coolest thing ever. So, one, I'm so excited. I'm so excited to be playing this right now. So, there's so many things to show off. So, this is our wonderful camp. Each region, whether if you're cave diving and you make camp in the Underdark, whether you're in the mountains, wherever you are, when you make camp, it can be the same sort of thing, but it always changes with the environment. I just love it. It's not this place every single time. It's just different enough. I absolutely adore it. And I'm not sure if it was overnight a couple nights ago or when, but there was apparently an update, because I woke up and a little bit was different about the game. And one thing that was different that I thought was absolutely the best addition is this beautiful thing right here. This, my friends, is the magic mirror. And the magic mirror, while we don't need it right now, we now have the opportunity to completely remodel your character. You can change your voice, you can change your skin tone, scars, hair, all that stuff. I just love that they give you the option, and yeah, Daro is pretty damn cool. And you know what? Actually, you know what? This might be kind of cool, actually. This might be kind of cool. So what if we took his right eye, since he's got that scar? No, not both. Not both. But what if we blacked out one of them? And then what did we have him at? We had him at... That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, so now you can change that. I'm pretty sure that happened just the other night. I don't really know when. Except I did just realize one thing, though. It looks like if you change anything, there's no cancel. It looks like it's just... Oh, crap, so you can only confirm. Oh, no. But that's okay, because I do like that. But yeah, so now you can come into the magic mirror, and each camp has one, I think. Every one that I've seen, at least. And with that, super cool, because you can just, yeah, come down and trade it out however you like. But it's kind of funny. I don't stop spitting. But yeah, I was playing the other night, and all of a sudden this crazy magic mirror showed. I'm like, what the hell is this? Super pumped. Love that. All right, cool. There we go. But yeah, Daro's legit. I think we had him with blue eyes, though, right? Yeah, kind of slate blue. Boom. Boom. Yes, and blue-eyed. So that was the other thing I mentioned at the end of the last stream, that, or maybe it was during Starfield. I gotta admit, I'm not a huge fan of the barbarian class. I'm not. The accuracy is way off. It's pretty rough. So there's kind of your first test dungeon that we're gonna go adventure into. But I wanted to come back to camp because we sent Asterion here. This is the fellow that ambushed us on the road.
I am enjoying the latest addition to our little group.
And he's the best.
is
Frickin' love
delightful. In a very look at me twice and I'll dismember you kind of way, of course.
Yes. I need you in my party.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask.
Love it.
Lead on.
Love this guy. Miss Marin, so the word that that Blue-Eyed Scotty is saying is respect, which is basically to, like, we started Daro as a barbarian. We can turn him into whatever we want. We can turn him into a fighter, a paladin, a monk, bard, anything. And we could change up his skills and his style and everything. So that's respecking your character, which is super handy, super cool. And what I love so much about this game is they know it's huge, and it's a lot of decisions to make right away. So you may not know what you want to be. So we're going to figure out how to respec our characters tonight. So first things first, we now have a very formidable party of 4. Daro Grok Barbarian, we have Shadowheart the Cleric, we have Lae'zel the Fighter, and Asterion the Rogue. So we've got 2 frontline fighters, we've got a sort of sneaky side shadowy fighter and a little bit of range in there, and then our healer and divinator of powerful magics. But we also have some leveling up to do, which is always the best part of D&D. Whenever you get to Blue-Eyed, you can multi-class your character too. Okay, which I've seen that, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it. So, oh! It's probably by clicking the Add Class button, I would imagine. That's incredible. Hey, JLR, welcome in, welcome in. Great to see you, my friend. Welcome back. We are just filling out our party. We're just getting started. Just kind of got to camp, and we're resting for the night, so you haven't missed anything yet. We're about to go on our first real adventure with violence. So who doesn't love that? Lae'zel is leveling up. We're gonna... Oh man, that's so cool. That's the Add Class button. My real life character in D&D was a fighter and a rogue, a bit of both. It was the way I rolled for this guy. He basically ended up being like the most kick-ass ranger ever, but without having to be a ranger. Okay, fighters though, really simple level up. I just want to look at this. That's awesome. That is awesome. Love that. Okay, so that's super easy to multi-class. Incredible. Fighters though, pretty easy level ups. Pretty much it's, you know, health, armor, and all that stuff. A couple of skills. Asterion, our devilish rogue. Also right now, pretty easy to level him up. All you gotta do is click the set. So we're at level 2 across the board. Yes, exactly. You only get 12 levels with Baldur's Gate 3. I've heard that they're not going to give DLC or anything like that. But I don't know. I bet we'll get a little DLC. At least I'm hoping so. Okay, so while we're at camp, pretty much everything should be tucked away. Let's split some of this. All right, just gonna put all this here. Now these yellow glowing scrolls, if you're not familiar with them, hold on to them until you need them. They are scrolls of restoration, or revivify, I should say. And if one of your party members is downed, you can bring them back to life, which is better than not bringing them back to life. I'll tell you that much. All right. Now I'm just going to consolidate all these packs and all this junk and send the rest to camp. Try to save as much room as possible. Now your rogue is going to be your lock picker and your wearing clothes. What am I wearing right now? I'm wearing leather armor. 10. I think she's got 14, 13. Okay, 13, 15, and 10. Perfect. All right, cool. So you'll slowly learn. I'm not going to tell you all the details of every single one, because there's probably people that are way better at it than I am, but you'll really start to learn what stuff you don't need to carry around, when to send to camp, all that stuff. It all makes sense eventually, but I'm very happy that it actually does now. Okay, so we're feeling pretty good. Everyone is equipped, ready to rock, and we're going to be getting some rest, and then we're going to take a little adventure. I think it's time. So we're at the long rest screen. These packs here, these supply packs, are one of those will take care of a full night's rest. I like to utilize all the other stuff before I go into that, but I don't have a lot right now, so a pack of supplies it is. Blue-Eyed, I'm an Oathbreaker Paladin, so get the good, get the good with the dark too. I think I'm on my. I haven't beat the game yet, but I've started 4 or 5 different characters, and one of them I just made. He's pretty damn cool, and he's also an Oathbreaker Paladin. But I did regain my oath because who he is. I felt like for his character, it felt right. But he's actually a very cool tiefling with the horns and everything. He's Ash Stoneheart, which is good until you remember that Shadowheart's in your party, and it's not as cool then. All right, enough blathering. Cam, you've been great, but we're gonna head on out. But you'll see now that all of our health points on the left side here, all those points are back to full. All of our spell slots are back to full. Everything is good to go. So we will we'll adjourn back to land. Yeah, it's really fun how much variety you can produce with this game, with the multi-classing, with the storytelling, with, you know, at first it feels a little restrictive until you really start to peel it back and understand how you can do more and more. It's just incredible. Oh, like, oh my God, and there's so many things that I forgot to do, like this. This thing scared the crap out of me last time, and I was like, nah, I'm just gonna go away. We're gonna go take care of this. Myself and my son are tactician mode. Wow.
You approach the sigil on the stone.
Ooh.
Magic glitters and swirls from it erratically, as if malfunctioning. It looks slightly dangerous.
I look slightly dangerous.
A hand? Anyone?
What the hell? All right, let's grab that and pull using our strength modifier, since that's going to be our highest skill. Oh my God, critical failure. Oh my God. Well, Gale's dead.
Harder! Come on, put your back into it!
Okay, good. Pull again. This is a very rare, very rare that they give you a second roll. There we go. 21. All right. Whew. All right. That would have been a real big bummer.
That's it! Go on! Keep pulling!
I don't know why my teeth keep coming out black. I might have to go back to the magic mirror and see what the hell happened to my teeth. Hey, DJ Clayton, welcome in, buddy. What's up, my friend? We are just rescuing a wizard from his own failed runic trap.
I'm Gale of Waterdeep.
And this is Gale of Waterdeep.
Apologies.
Welcome in, buddy. Great to see you.
This.
Welcome in, welcome in. No need to apologize. Are you all right?
At magic. Say, but I know you, don't I? In a manner of speaking.
Draws are pretty damn
You were
cool.
on the
Yes,
Nautiloid as
I agree.
well.
I was on the Nautiloid, Gale. Never mind the Nautiloid. How'd you get... Yeah, never mind the Nautiloid. How'd you get stuck in that
I
stone?
don't know what transpired exactly, but the ship broke into pieces and I suddenly found myself in freefall.
That was
As I
us. You're
plummeting
welcome.
to certain death, I spied a glimmer quite near where I estimated my body to impact with less than savory propulsion. Recognizing this glimmer to be magical in nature, I reached out to it with a weaving of words and found myself on the other side, as it were. How about you? How did you survive the fall?
So I'm very excited to see what you all think of Gale as we get a bit further on, because spoiler, he is going to be joining our party. And I can't quite make up my mind on him. He's a great addition because he's a very powerful wizard. And, but how did I survive? I'm a barbarian, to be honest. Oh, I haven't a clue.
Fair enough.
Oh, I should have said I survived. Anyway.
But even so, I have the unfortunate suspicion
He
your
does
survival
sound
is
like
still
Prince
very
Charming from
much in
Shrek.
jeopardy.
Oh my God.
Back on
Well,
the ship,
that's ruined.
You two were on the receiving end of a rather unwelcome insertion in the ocular region. Were you not?
Gale feels like he'd be a traitor. I felt the same way at the beginning, and I have not finished the game. I'm in Act 3 in my main file, but I have not finished anything, so I don't know anybody's true ending yet. I'm very excited to see them. All right, he says back in the ship, you're receiving a welcome. So he's asking if we have a tadpole as well. Couldn't have phrased it more repellently
No
myself.
use sugarcoating it, is there?
Fair.
The insertee we speak of, this parasite, are you aware that after a period of excruciating gestation, it will turn us into Mind Flayers? It's a process known as ceramorphosis, and let me assure you, it is to be avoided.
Fair.
You don't happen to be a cleric by any chance, do you? A doctor? Surgeon? uncannily adroit with a knitting needle?
You seem to know enough about our condition to realize it's beyond most clerics' skills.
And I love that she's our cleric, and so
No
she
doubt.
chimes in. I love
But
that.
I find myself hoping to be in the presence of the few. You don't happen to be one of them.
I like that. Barbarian answer. My hands are better suited to less delicate pursuits. I can offer you a swift end, but I can't cure you.
As we've established, few enough can. It's not exactly a common affliction. We're most certainly going to need a healer, and soon, too. How about we lend each other a helping hand once more and look for a healer together?
What? Okay, Blue-Eyed Scotty blowing my mind in the chat here. Hold on, I'll finish this conversation. Yeah, just join me in.
I'll make my way to your camp and embark upon a succulent slow cook to be consumed upon your return.
Pervert. Okay, so, Blue-Eyed Scotty says, Gale is great because you can teach him any spells you find scrolls for. Are you kidding me? I've got him carrying around like 40 scrolls in my other file. Come on, David, use your brain. That's crazy. Wow. Okay, so incredibly though, we now went from we started tonight with a party of 2 a mere half hour ago, and we now have a raiding party of 5 with more to be joining along the way. So very exciting. Miss Marin is a sucker for a mage. Well, that's totally fair. But I kind of cut that short. DJ, welcome in, buddy. Great to see you. How you been? What the hell you been playing? What you been doing? Tell me about your life. Share. Dig deep. I'm here for you. Great to see everyone. I love seeing everyone stop on in. Thank you so much for being here once again. I do appreciate you so much. If you don't mind, give that like button a tap for this video already if you want to, and if not, I will do what I can to earn it. We're at the front of our first test of a dungeon. Is gonna unlock something pretty cool. Oh, so like these scrolls, I can teach them that? That's incredibly cool. Love that. So what just happened there was, by the way, in case you didn't notice, I think there's another one over here I can show you. So there are passive skill checks as well, and your characters, while roaming Fae'run, will come across like this. And so Daro Grok just passed a survival check, which he discovered this dirt mound. If you have a shovel in your inventory, you can then interact with it and dig up a treasure chest. Nothing too crazy most of the time. Holy water, pretty good, and 10 gold. So nothing a little bit of free work is mad about, you know? Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and save here because you never know how this is gonna go. Hey, Chili Santa! Welcome in, buddy. I'm gonna say hi in a second here. We're just gonna listen to this cutscene real quick, but welcome in.
And what about the crypt?
I'm telling you, it's a ship. And the crypt can wait. Mari and Barton have been trying to break in for days. Now we... Stop! Got ourselves competition already. That's our ship.
Not... Okay, yeah. Barbarian intimidation all day. Yep, we get advantage because we're a barbarian. He's a tiny little halfling. Not yours. Mine. Leave now. All right, so we got to beat a 10. Always had that guidance. We got advantage, which means we roll 2 d20s and we take the higher result. Hey, nat 20, baby. Boom. Got him shaking him in his boots. But yeah, welcome in, Chili Santa. Great to see you, buddy. And I'm sure it's great to see us through your new frames. Thanks for being here, buddy. Appreciate you. Killing them. Kill them all, says Von Pink.
Well,
yeah, I probably should have.
in that case...
It's coming.
Come on,
We'll hack up
no
plenty of
point in
stuff.
getting killed. Second worm gets the cheese and all.
Second mouse gets the cheese, no?
Nobody's getting any damn cheese.
Oh, yeah,
Now
Miss-
move it!
Been in jury duty for 3 days, says Chili Santa. Well, hopefully we are offering a welcome reprieve to that excursion. That is never any fun. Well done on doing your duty. Yeah, how was it? Tell us all the details about your case. All right, so a little environmental effect here. There was a heavy hanging stone above this crumbling rock, so I said, hey, let's break that hole open. I've always kind of struggled, though, with... Oh, there we go. Okay, so this is one of the many beautiful parts about this game. There's never just one answer. It's phenomenal that we could dive into this hole that will get us into this temple that we're going to try to get into. We can head to this door over here, which we're going to do just for fun.
Can't give up.
We're going to head over here.
Best be on my way.
We're going to see if we can just get in this locked door. Ah, yeah, sounds like that sickness that was going around has been making the rounds.
Everything all right out there?
All right, so they think that their buddy is still here, so he's asking if we're okay. Performance, we can do a performance or deception check. We have equal possibility on each, no real bonuses. So let's just see what a non-checked answer needs.
Yeah. I'll always wear a bit soft, but I've got plenty of friends who ain't soft. Come in here and you can meet them.
All right, so this guy's being a smartass. So here's the best part about, you know, we could do a bunch of fancy things. We could sneak, we could do magic, we could get in, or we could just smash the damn door. Oh, well, that was... Okay, well, that's kind of anticlimactic. Thanks for making me look like a jerk.
Work to do.
Let's see if we can burn the door down. Okay, so that's not working. So let's go ahead and go with this option, which is just have our rogue lockpick the door. So many options, and look at this. Just already, I don't even have to add a bonus with just his dexterity skill, sleight of hand proficiency, and sleight of hand expertise. Just with that, we have a total bonus of 7. So the only way I can fail is if I roll a nat 1. Nope. The lock falls apart. Solid arc door right there. Seriously, fireball and fire bolt and a couple of axe wounds. Okay, so we made our way into this temple. Oh!
How considerate.
Well, Lae'zel, don't step right on the damn thing. Okay, so this is going to be our first real test. We've got a few people to deal with in here, so let's go ahead and throw one more save on. One of my big pieces of advice with this game: save, save, save. Always be saving. It will save, yeah, I mean, duh. It'll save your ass. All right, now I'm going to try to sneak up as best I can, so I'm going to have my whole party crouch and sneak. So I'm going to hold the shift button, hold C.
Free for the taking.
It's the whole party in sneak mode.
Breathe deep and move.
And just tip-tap our way over there. All right. Now, we could try... Oh, shit! Okay, let's... I'm hoping that one of my people has... Dang. Dang. All right, we did not get any advantage. Oh, did I get it? I didn't. Oh, I was trying to shut the door. Okay, so this might take a while. Man, I'm already getting my butt kicked. This actually isn't going well at all. Glad we saved. Okay, so Lae'zel, being a frontline fighter, she's just gonna go ahead and swing this chump, and she only has the one hit right now. She has a couple different options as a fighter with second wind, action surge, and a pommel strike. All of these things I can only use once before a short rest, but we're gonna do this one. Oh, and we miss. Come on, Lae'zel. Action surge. Let's save the action surge just in case. All right, we're gonna go ahead and move over here. If I move any further, I will incur a reaction from this Andorn. But you know what? We're gonna have our fighter eat that if anybody has to. Nice. Okay, so she got a little more damage than we were hoping, but that's okay. That's okay.
Feel death's cold.
Yes, exactly. It was over pretty bad trespassing and destruction of property. The guy's lawyer was just dragging it out. Some people better call Saul crap. Ugh. I wonder if the whole like lawyering world has become more infested with people that just want to be Bob Odenkirk. Okay, so I was hoping to catch this party before they saw us and blow these damn barrels up and really give us an advantage, because we're kind of behind the 8 ball here. But let's go ahead and do this. We're going to shut the door, so any ranged attacks have to get closer. And then we'll go ahead and fireball this guy to finish him off. Yeah, all right. Nice. All right, nice gruesome death to get us started. I'm going to put my rogue behind the barbarian. hopefully be able to incur a sneak attack next turn. All right, our cleric. Let's go ahead and have our cleric heal. She'll use a bonus action. You know what? Let's actually use a spell slot, and we will heal. Let's heal Daro Grok. He needs 10 more hit points to get back to full, so nice. That gets us pretty much there. Head over this way, and we'll give a little heal on Lae'zel as well. So, all right, now we're feeling a bit better.
Can't even catch my breath.
All right, back to my turn here. Let's see. So not a lot that can help me right now. I kind of want to draw in. I want to draw in everyone and bottleneck them in this door, but yeah. But you know what? I am going to draw them in, so I'm actually going to wait. I'm going to hang out here. So I wonder. I'm just going to prepare. So I'm going to do a bit more damage on my next strike. All right. Oh, so he's also a barbarian. Just went into a rage. That's my plan for the next turn. Ah, dang it. Glad I healed. Okay, so what's nice is he has bottled up. He's bottlenecked the doorway, so. But they're all ranged. All right.
Too much to bear.
Oh boy. Yeah, boy. All right, perfect. She jumped right where I needed. Boom! Sneak attack, baby. All right, and let's go ahead and just give her a shove. Always good to just give people a shove, get them out of your way. Maybe can't, but that was a poor attempt. All right. I think Lynch is about to go down, or Daro Grok's about to go down. Yep, dang it. And I failed a death saving throw as well, so not a great start. Okay. So let's go ahead and get the mage down. Screw the mage. Dead. We're gonna action surge. And we're going to try to make the barbarian bleed. Actually, you know what? Let's go ahead. Do this guy. Take care of the rogue. Get them bleeding. And then move a little bit out of the way. Shut the door. Nice. I'm hoping by shutting that door I can. Whoa! Who got it? Somebody got an opportunity attack. Okay, so our barbarian is down, but he's not dead. So I'm gonna go ahead and just heal him up. So, what sucks though is even if you bring somebody back up from being downed, they will. They basically have all they can do is move like a quarter of their movement or something like that. It's you know, they were basically dead, so they're not doing so hot. Okay, so I kind of want to get out of this area. So I'm just going to try to sneak around here. If you can try to get yourself between the enemy and their like ranged attacks, that can be pretty good. Okay, so I want to go into actually, you know what? Let's just drink a potion. Drink a potion and let's go ahead and actually just head right over here. Nice. All right. Whoa! That guy came out of nowhere. Nice. Okay, so exactly what I wanted to have happen is working. The ranged attacks can't do anything, so we've kind of separated the battle, and they're not going to come close until they have to. This rogue, this barbarian is going to be the biggest problem. So let's sneak attack him. Not a lot of damage, but better than nothing. And let's go ahead and now rogues are one of their specialties is disengagement and movement. And so what I can do as a bonus action is I can take the cunning action disengage, which is exclusive to rogues. But by doing this, I can actually move away and not incur that opportunity attack. So when I'm moving away from somebody, they can't attack me just because I'm moving, if that makes sense. All right, back to the fighter. First things for actually, let's see. So he's barely got any health down. She's going to come up next in the turn order, and then he's at the end of the turn. Okay. Let's try to take her out. Nice! All right, one hit wonder. Boom, beautiful. So Lae'zel has a bonus action now. We're going to give her a bit more health. So we're going to use her second wind. Heal her up. All right, almost to full, so that's great. And now the barbarian's turn. Oh, no, actually, I'm sorry. It is now our cleric. Which for her, I want to go ahead and just try to do a little bit of damage to this guy. Actually, anytime you can use a free spell that does good damage, that's great. So, you gotta hit those. All right, that's okay. That's okay. We're in a much better spot than we started the round in.
Time to push my luck again.
And Daro's back in the fight. I actually should have. I'm gonna also go into a rage, which is just the coolest thing ever. And I'm hoping that means he'll attack me, because if not, I totally just wasted that. I should have done the rage at the beginning of the turn, but I got so excited to hit him that I didn't. So, dang it! I was hoping he would attack me, because then, anyway, whatever. Always next time. All right, so let's go ahead and sneak attack this guy again. Boom, man, not doing a lot of damage, but I'm gonna hit him, and I'm gonna once again disengage.
Nice.
All right, now it's the mage's turn, I think, out here. Zell, you're up. All right, 4 damage, not a lot. Back to our cleric. And now...
No choice but to keep going.
This should finish him off. Bam! All right, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so now what I want to do is I'm going to try to give everyone a little bit of time to breathe. And let's see, so I've got 15, so I'm going to drink one more potion. That gets me almost back to full, so Daro is good to go. I'm going to block the doorway and end his turn. So now these guys have no option. They have to come up close. Oof! Dick. All right, let's try to sneak attack this guy. Missed him. Once again, we'll disengage and we'll get out of the way here. Chilly. I hated being in that courtroom. It smelled like mothballs and Lysol, but like an old can of Lysol. Yeah, I get that. That really paints a picture. All right, nice.
Not fall before my
So this jackass just ran in the room and like water ballooned us with an acid balloon. So that was rude. But you know what? I'm gonna give Lae'zel a little bit of breathing room, and I'm gonna try to give her. Hopefully she'll do some bow damage. Nice crit, atta babe, nice. And I'm gonna have her drink a potion, and then get up here for some cover.
Can't give up.
All right, so we're out of spell slots, and what I mean by that is right down here in the bottom right, or I guess right in the middle of the page, actually, you can see that my cleric has no more spell slots available, so I can't actually heal anyone with the spells available to me. Let's see, can I reach this person? I can, and this guy's blocked, and he's going to be up after Daro, so let's go ahead and get this lady all lit up. Boom, nice. All right, we've got a good hit. 9 hit points remaining. And let's end your turn by heading over here. Always try to keep your people out of the line of sight if possible.
This is worth the cost.
So many things to keep in mind, right? We're going to go ahead and reckless attack this guy, which gives my barbarian, it's special to the barbarian space that makes their attack much more powerful, and you get advantage, which again, 2 d20s and take the higher result. All right, so we missed both. That sucked. Okay, that was a big waste of a turn. I'm going to shove this guy out of the way, though. Nice, and it worked. And I'm going to try to get all the way up to the archer to limit their ability to do good damage. That's okay, we can take a little hit, that's fine. He's just going to run around. Now it's Asterian's turn. Okay, dang. I can't get to the lady, but I can still sneak attack with my bow, which should take her down. Bam! Crit, atta baby. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and hide. Go ahead and hide, so then hopefully he won't notice me.
I will ascend.
Denzel.
No time to waste.
Let's go and get her bow action on. And come on, you gotta hit that. Out of the way.
Need to stay focused.
All right. And this fireball right here. You know what? Let's get flashy with it. I don't want to risk it. Boom! All right, there we go. That's how you do it. That was a great first test. Alpha Gifford says it's like a survival game. Oh, I'm sorry. Have you seen this game called Sunken Land? I don't think I have, but to be totally honest, if it doesn't say Baldur's Gate 3 on it, it hasn't even processed. I can't even get it in my brain long enough to hold on to it. But it's like a survival game that is like Rust mixed with Stranded Deep. That sounds pretty awesome. Have I heard of that? Brain, have I heard of that? I think I have. I think I've seen it. But I would like to check that out for sure. All right, so just a quick little loot shows we got not a lot of stuff, but you know, a couple of prices.
Path lies before me.
Definitely peruse all this stuff.
No more prayers. Only dust and silence.
Yeah, Miss Marin. Yeah, there's
Who are those prayers for?
very
Normally the
little,
patron god
very
is
little getting
obvious.
from my brain that isn't.
Ancient,
I'm at work having
indecipherable text covers the plaque.
perception and charisma checks with my tables, and
worshipped here
it's
must be
just
long gone.
I can see the dice rolls in front of me. It's crazy. It's pretty new. Loads of updates are still to come, and those are the best games, right? I've really been finding so much joy with those sort of things, of just indie developers or smaller developers launching a new game. Let us play it. Let us play the bugs and all that stuff, but. You know, as long as it's a satisfying gameplay loop, it's fun and there's room to grow, and they show that they care about it. Huge. Okay, so this table is beneficial because you're going to find a lot of good stuff for camp. All of these things, like the carafe of water, cheese wedges, things like that, those are all going to be good early game, especially because you're going to get you're going to be able to take more long rests. And then this supply pack, as we've covered already, that's a whole night's of rest, no problem, one fell swoop, good to go. Now, if I can show you something kind of cool, let's see. Actually, my people are... Okay, so my people are relatively clean. Excuse me. Still kind of got that cough, my apologies. So, you'll see after that fight, everyone's pretty beat up. Half health across the board. Shadowheart, unfortunately, is out of her spell slots, and I need to put her to sleep to get those back. Lazel, she used her action surge and it needs a short rest. So, all you got to do for that, super easy, and as long as you've kind of done it the right way, I typically try to do a short rest after each battle confrontation. Go to your little camp resting menu. These two little dots here are your short rests. So we're gonna use one.
Some rests better than none.
Yes, it is. Astarian, get up. But yeah, so we've got our health mostly back. It's not perfect, but it gets better and better as you go through, and people gain more skills that help with that sort of thing. Okay, so we have searched pretty much all the bodies. I'll take that club, please and thank you. Leather boots, why not? Just in case. Javelin, don't need it. Leather gloves, just in case. Early game after all. And let's see what Mari had. That's all pretty good stuff. Now again, I'm being kind of picky, I guess, which I shouldn't be because I'm playing like I'm much higher level than I currently am. But really, pick up everything. Early game, pick up everything and just go sell it. You want as much gold as possible, unless your character doesn't give a crap about gold. But yeah, just take everything. Just go sell it later on. I will say, my first time really getting into the guts of organization. Oh man, it took me like a solid hour and a half to organize all the crap I had picked up and who needed what, who was wearing what was the coolest, and what was the best. Oh man, it was a whole thing. Oh, that's awesome. Alfie says it's pretty fun. I played with my two brothers and a friend today, and and also, yeah, I'll have to check that out. All right, what was it again? It was Sunken Land. Okay, Sunken Land. Nice. Sorry, I missed some chat while I was in the in the battle there. Do a search for video game doors, and you'll find a ton of results about how doors are supposedly the hardest thing to program. That and beards, apparently. Apparently. Some enemies are too good for closed doors. That's true. Let's see. I wanted to give a shout out as well because I think it was. What was it? First of all, a big shout out to the room full of lizard lawyers and a judge that looked like he was from the Jurassic period. Love that comment right there. Chili, you paint with words. Hey, Von Fake, you told me to shut the door. Nice, good call. Must have been Blue-Eyed Scotty. Plays with their son. And I just love that. I saw that earlier. I want to give a shout out to that because they just always keep that alive. Gaming connects so many generations so beautifully, and that's phenomenal. But the same instance, Alfie, play with your buddies on this sunken land. Love that. And like we were talking about earlier, I'm excited to try Baldur's Gate with other people. I've never played a game like this with others involved, so that would be a lot of fun. Now, what's special about this room is if this piece of stonework looks familiar, that's actually the piece that we shot the firebolt that dropped through the walkway. That's what this is, and this is the crushed pavement. And so I don't think we can get out that way, but I think we could have gotten in this way. So if we would have dropped into that hole, it would have popped us out right here. We would have had that fight from inside this room. So arguably a little bit harder, maybe. But okay, we searched that room, searched that room. Let's go ahead and search this room. Gotta make sure you're searching. Get your loot on. Get your loot on. I played my first video game on an Odyssey 2. Now I have dated myself. You know what? We all get to start somewhere. And if you're lucky enough to experience all of those consoles, all those different places to play, then you're very, very lucky. I have very fond memories of elementary school library time and sprinting to the beige, opaque sort of computers and popping in the, one, of course, the Oregon Trail, long live. And if you haven't played a reboot of it, there's a great one on iOS, actually, that I really did enjoy. Way more than I thought I would. It was a lot of fun. But Oregon Trail, and then there was like a story thing where you basically like played through the tortoise and the hare. Oh man, yeah, Sega Genesis, old school computer. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, it's just the best. And yeah, so much just legendary stuff coming out of there. All right, a little perception shows this hidden lever. And if we pull that, I wonder what that did. All right, we found a looter's trunk with 6, count them, 6 gold pieces. We are rich now, baby. All right, bunch of bookshelves, bunch of dusty tomes. Nobody cares. The only real reason to come into this room is to find that lever, which opens up this door right here. Which otherwise, if we would have went up to it, has no... I'm too young for all that. And Alfie, that's the thing, is even if you aren't able to experience all that old stuff, you've been lucky enough to experience all of the best new stuff, which, nostalgia aside, the new stuff is, way better. It just is. It just is. And that's okay. That's why they make emulators for, old games, you know, so we can go back and play them, but when they don't suck. I was a math munchers kid at school. Math munchers, wow. Wow. Math munchers, that is classic. Classic. Okay. Now, what's also really cool is you always have the option to light the torches and candelabras and things like that, all the sconces. But an orc actually has night vision, which you can see when I turn my head. It kind of looks like he has a beam of light, but that's just indicating that he can see with his dark vision. I think it's Githyanki, orcs, elves, no. I think tieflings. It's pretty much anyone but human can see in the dark. Chili said, oh, that's great. Oh God, my youth, it's fading. Yeah, preach. Drows have night vision too. Yes, I think so. Yeah, I think all the elven races. Okay, so we are getting deeper into the dank crypt which sounds like a sweet club. All right, just scavenging some scrolls. Now, okay. So working clockwise, because that's always easiest. Nice. See, there you go. That's a ooh, actually, you know what? So, a great option, one, is to save all the time. Way more frequently than I have been, but, you know, we're living on the edge. What's really cool about this is you can separate your party as well, so they can do individual things at certain times. And so, for example, I'm going to hit G on a keyboard.
What now?
Go to Asterion, who's my rogue, and I'm going to have him slowly scout the room, because this room, spoilers. Ah, come on, how do you not? This room is trapped to bejesus, so let's quit failing your perception checks.
A trap.
Thank you.
Someone doesn't like visitors.
And this sarcophagi in particular is all kinds of trapped, all kinds of booby-trapped.
A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
What's really nice, though, is I feel like when you find traps and things like that, the characters are pretty smart about navigating around them. But I think I may just...
Be careful. There are traps.
Ring, another shield. Let's go ahead. Let's just go through the door.
Let's see. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
We're gonna have a stare and peek this door open. Oh! Alfie, I played a lot of Spider-Man on the PS2. Don't get me started. If you want to have, oh my god, if you want to have the most meditative, chill traversal of any game you've ever played, swing through the city as Spider-Man. Oh my god. I would go into a frickin' trance. Just... Yeah, DJ, yeah, it's... I wouldn't mind an addition of like 40 voice lines for each character, because there's a distinct lack of variety in a lot of that stuff. Okay, what's the button for, actually? I'm gonna save, I'm gonna press that button.
Someone's left a trap.
But yeah, it was just incredible. So, Alfie, I'm right there with you. Spider-Man PS2 legend. And I haven't played it. Okay, that test didn't work. Uh-oh. Okay, so, just for good measure, okay. That didn't go very well. I pushed a button, and I shouldn't have pushed the button. But that was a test. I just wasn't sure if anyone was still paying attention, so I just wanted to, you know, kind of just see what happens. I was recently told to play the Batman series. I'd love some input from my RealGrogg community. Absolutely, a vote, if you will. Well, what the hell? What are we messing around for? Let's do this. Start a poll. Should Miss Marin play the Arkham series? Batman Arkham series. Yes or no? Add an option? Maybe? No. It'll be yes or no. We're going yes or no. We're going classic. Classic. Boom, boom, boom. Poll's live. We're covering the important issues today. All those fireballs. Does somebody not like this? DJ. JLR. Michael Bay was here. Oh, that's great. Oh, man. What is this, the final season of Game of Thrones? My God. All right, let's evacuate this room. We'll come back. Oh, that was great. Okay.
Interesting.
Interesting. Let's go ahead and have him lockpick this door as well. Man, that was funny. All right, we're getting a lot of yeses, lots of yeses, but still a no, which I kind of love. Like I'm shocked. One no. Well, we're gonna just leave that poll up for the rest of the stream and just see anybody who chimes in. You gotta let us know. Let us know. Until then, 15 door opens with ease, no problem.
I've got a long road ahead.
Now, I think Von Fink earlier was saying that the camera issues are a bit of a thing, bit of an issue. Hey, come on, what the hell?
Is that blood? No, never mind.
If you do separate your party, which I just did, I hit G and separated them all. If you forget to, there's a lot of times you'll be well beyond your goal, and or where you wanted to be, and your party's still way back 300 yards away because you forgot to tell them to come with. Okay, so we are now in a room.
Armed scribes, but no sign of a struggle.
I wonder what was so subversive about their words that they commanded protection.
Avatar for the PS5 looks amazing. Comes out in December. Wow, I did not know they were making that into a game. Okay.
That's Jurgle, scribe of the dead. I didn't think anyone still worshipped him.
So we have found a Jurgle shrine, the original god of death in this world, and 3 of the big bads, right? Actually, 3 mortals that ascended to godlyhood: Baal, Bane, and Miracle, I think, or Bathal. They worshiped this guy, made a deal, and he made them gods. Always a smart move. All right. So we're just gonna check around here. Lots of bodies laying around. Lots of bodies. Oh, absolutely. I'm just seeing glimpses in chat of what people are talking about with the... Oh. All right, cool. That button didn't cause fireballs, so we're good. Should have seen this coming. Should have seen this coming. My neighbor passed away last year at age 94 when his house was built. Horse and carriages brought the materials to the plot of land owned by his parents. He grew up before most houses even had
Let them
radio.
come. The darkness can be to our advantage.
That's insane. Like, what a thing. Miss Marin was just mentioning how, like, what are we going to see in our time based on the how quickly technology has taken off and just become such an incredibly expansive, sort of industry. And we're on the cusp. We're on the beginning stages, the infancy of what's to be. So it's very exciting. Okay, so we've got these undead mages and scribes and things like that. And they're kind of, let's see, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it looks like. So I want to try to keep my cleric a little bit out of cover if I can, or in cover, I should say. And this jabroni over here. Let's see if we can get a 10. Oh, baby! Shadowheart don't play. Critical hit brings down the first one. Let's just end your turn, darling. You crushed it. Take a rest. Take a breather. Now my rogue, I want to keep him kind of hidden, so I'm actually going to take the dash action. We're going to go ahead and cruise up and around.
Yes, here.
But here's the really cool thing. So the rogue, as you just saw, I took the bonus action of disengage. But I'm going to now take my full action to dash again. And get nice and far, much further than I would have with just a single movement. This essentially tripled my movement by doing that, so really handy. So although it's it kind of feels like a waste, sometimes you have to get your people in the right place and just bite the bullet, take a dodge action, take a dash, something like that will benefit you in the long run. So like right now, I want my fighters my frontline fighters to be taking the bulk of the damage. I don't want them to take damage, but if anybody has to, it should be the meaty characters. So what I'm going to do right now is with my barbarian, Daro Grok, we're going to go to a rage. Just like that. And then we're going to dash. Once again, as close to this guy as possible. And I'm also going to try to... Oh, no, I can't jump. But I'm going to run all the way to him with the hopes that my enticing orc flesh will want him to attack me. Because with a rage, you have to either attack or be attacked every turn, or you go out of your rage. So you want to make sure that you're putting yourself in a position as a barbarian to be on the front line and earn your battle scars. Exactly, yeah. It's crazy being older than Google. The internet really has changed the way we live. 100%. I think I saw a mention of a dial-up somewhere in the in the chat there, and I'm terrified to go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, why is the terrible sound of the old school internet connection? Why is that a good sound to somebody like myself? I don't. What's wrong with me? Okay. So, we've got this guy over here still, so 1, 2, 3 in a row, and then one more over yonder way. So, I think we want to, okay, again, it's gonna be kind of boring, but we're gonna dash. Once again, get our fighters where they need to be. So we're gonna just move Lizelle all the way up here. And hopefully from there, bring her down. We could action surge, get us closer, but you know what, we're just gonna let them make the moves. Okay, so he put a aura of silence on my cleric, which means she can't cast spells. Ray of Frost, that slows me down. So that does kind of suck, but the upside is I can just move out of the aura of silence, and now I can cast spells again. So not as helpful as I think that guy was hoping. Alright, so I gotta get a little out of cover, I think, to be able to hit this guy, hopefully with this firebolt. Big difference between this and fireball. For some reason it's not letting me... Okay, but this is great. So a lot of enemies are weaker to certain types of attacks. So for example, what's really nice is one, it's turn-based. Everything's turn-based, just like in real-life D&D. So I could sit here indefinitely. But if I want to, I can right-click on this enemy, go to examine. That will show me what they're resistant to, and what they're, just their stats and all that stuff. So they're weak to bludgeoning damage. He's a skeleton. He's made of bone. You take a hammer to him, you're gonna smash the hell out of the skeleton. It makes sense, right? But he's very strong, immune, in fact, to poison, because he's a pile of bones. What the hell is he gonna, what are you gonna poison a pile of bones? But undead also are not big fans of radiant damage, which is this, which is essentially like a holy light. But he saved, so that is a waste of a turn, essentially. But that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get Astarion in here. Let's go ahead and let's firebolt. Just a 3, but again, we're going to dash. And we're actually going to get right up in his face, because by doing, if you get right next to archers and mages and stuff like that,
my feet.
They're better at range, and if you're right in their face, they aren't nearly as effective. Okay, so I'm going to wreck this attack, gives me advantage and a more powerful attack. Beautiful. 17 damage, that's what I like to see. And we've taken our attack, so we're good. We will not end our rage. Nice, missed on the Ray of Frost. It is Lizelle now. And let's see if she can clear the path.
I will not know failure.
Ooh, baby! Clears it right up. Okay, perfect. I use the jump action as often as possible. It really gives you a lot more room to work with and gets you closer to your enemies. So you know what? Let's go ahead. We're going to action surge, which for a fighter gives you another turn, essentially. And... oh, and it's wasted! Ah! 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 That's okay. Ah. All right. We'll just pretend that didn't. All right, Ring of Frost, that's fine. Back to the cleric. Shadow Heart. Let's just keep flinging some fire bolts. And so, let's see. You know, let's just
Moving.
We're gonna get out of cover, which is never good. Now, yeah, actually. Not shabs.
Let's have some courage.
Now, since there's another person right next to the enemy, I can sneak attack. Bam! Dead. Take another dash action. Get us closer to this schmuck.
This way. Survival is all that matters.
Oh, one away. Come on now. Let's see. I don't want to take his. Yeah, we'll just take his that.
And lethal.
No, I can't. I just want to try to take this guy out. Any chance I can get to take somebody's turn away entirely? That's what I was. Oh, Lae'zel, you're killing me today. Come on. You're better than this. All right, whatever. Turns over. All right, good. All right, that guy missed. Got the mage running away. Probably gonna cast Frost. Okay. So this is all good. All good.
Time to deal some punishment.
Boom. See that nice blast of sunshine? Brings the enemy low.
Let's turn someone inside out.
Oh, Asterion, you crazy cat.
Into the shadows.
Life comes easy these days.
All right, so this is holy water, which I'm actually let's give this a shot. I'm gonna throw this at this undead, and because it's undead and it's holy water, it does 5 damage, which is pretty great. Better than I would have probably done with. Well, that's actually
One day I'll catch a break.
that's the only way I could really
Time to strike.
get to him. All right, Lae'zel, finish the fight strong. Thank you. All right, nicely done.
Valuables, even after death.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Let us fill our packs and depart. The dead need no trinkets.
That's true.
But we might make use of them.
Yeah, that's a long-winded way of saying let's loot. But Lae'zel is not wrong. Always make your laps, make your, get your gear, all that fun stuff. But before we leave, we haven't checked that back room, and I believe there might be something of great importance back there. Who knows? Who knows? Blue-Eyed Scotty, yes, Google came out in 1998 when I was 28 years old. Wow! Time has changed so much. Times have changed so much. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the freaking truth? So thank you once again to everyone who has shown up and hit that like button especially, but also just to everyone who shows up week after week. And with all of the options in this amazingly technologically filled world, that you're taking time out of your day to give that to me and to spend that with this amazing community and to watch me enjoy technology. That's very kind of you, and I appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for being here. All right, we've got some stuff in a chest. We got a jug. But this is why we're here.
Oh, he has spoken, and so thou standest before me, right as always. What a curious way to awaken. Now, I have a question for thee. What is the worth of a single mortal's life?
A good question. What is the worth of a single mortal's life? A little spooked by the crawling out of the tomb bit. What are you? A Draugr. Ew, jerky man. Yeah, he certainly is in some dire need of a new skincare routine, but I think, let's see, Daro Grok would probably, as a barbarian, say, "A peaceful undead, why aren't you attacking me?"
Because that would be senseless. Wilt thou answer my question?
I mean, odds are he would attack, but I don't want to attack him.
So, I ask again, what is the worth of a single mortal life?
I just realized that my eyes should be switched in their style. No one life is worth more than any other. We are all equal. That depends on a person's deeds. Life only has value. Life's only value is as currency. Doesn't matter to me otherwise. Very bounty hunter. Each life is infinite. Each life is of infinite value and merits sacrificing everything for. The only life that matters is mine. Depends on the mortal. What would Daro Grok say? I think he would say, I feel Daro Grok is a more chaotic and neutral, if anything. Indifferent to the plight of those around, but essentially like, it depends on the mortal.
I'm curious by what standards thou shalt judge.
Hey, nice. Absolutely.
Very well. I am satisfied. We have met, and I know thy face. We will see each other again at the proper time and place. Farewell.
Awesome. So that is Withers, but we'll chat more about him in a little bit. Alfie also joined a kickboxing gym, and I need to sleep or I will feel paralyzed. Well, good for you. I love me some MMA training right there, and kickboxing is a blast. So good on you. Way to treat yourself to an excellent practice, and best of luck with it. But I completely understand. You need to get some rest them bones, because it'll take a whooping. It'll take a beating on you, that's for sure. I don't remember if this is a way out or what, but yes. But as always, Alfie, thank you so much for sticking around for so late into the day, and I appreciate you, and we'll see you very soon, I hope. Have a great night. We'll see you next week, if not later on this week. All right, we're in the refectory, which... Oh, right, okay, so this is actually where we fought all those people, so I'm gonna go back in. Mainly because there's a way out of here in a very Skyrim kind of way. It nicely loops you back to a better place. Now, I could disengage all this stuff and get all the goods, but I just don't really care. I don't want to sit through all that, so I could use a little bit of fresh air. Speaking of which, though, I was going to grab something real quick. 2 seconds. I was starting to cook. I needed my fan on me. I was getting really warm. All right, so what's super cool here is I've got this little lever. Did you get the goods in that trap room? I didn't. I probably should though, right? How am I doing? I don't know if I have. I actually don't think I have any trap disarm kits. I don't. But I feel like I got into that stuff in the past without disarming everything. Let's go look. Let's go look. What the hell? We're never gonna come around. I will stick around for 15 more minutes and then hit the hay. Well, hey, you stick around as long as you want. Not any problem. But yeah, you know what? Let's go take a look at this stuff, huh? I'm sure you usually don't put nothing behind a bunch of traps, right? That would just be silly. But once again, let's actually take a short rest. Bam.
Just a brief respite.
Save the game.
Watch your back.
I'm going to separate once again and have Fae'run just kind of sneak on through.
I'll just help myself.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I guess
I prefer gold. I'll take it.
Hey, nice. All right, a little ring armor. Beautiful. Oh, yes. Miss Marin dropping some real wise advice with the bean powder. An excellent sleep aid. Let's see. So if I open this thing, all the grease is going to shoot out. Let's see. Do I have? I don't have any sort of. I don't have any Misty Step scrolls. I ain't got nothing like that. Let's see. Move the pot on top of the floor traps. What? Move the plot on top of the floor traps. Ah. Come on. Like that? So if so, that's pretty cool. But I should probably do that to all of them, I imagine. So I think that's the main issue, isn't it? Because it's the grease. It's not the fire that gets you, it's the grease. As any cardiovascular surgeon will tell you. Move the pot on top of the floor traps. Move the pot on top of the floor traps. The circle traps on the floor, yes, cover them all. Okay, cool, awesome. I think I've missed a couple of checks on a couple, so hopefully. So I think there's one. Well, maybe. Let's test something. If I put something somewhere, and even if I haven't passed the perception check, will it still cover said trap? I wonder. Come on. Get out of the goddamn. Come on. Okay. Okay, well, that's just friggin' annoying. Just for fun. Just for fun. I want to see if this works. So I don't know what... Oh, I don't know if... Okay, let's just get the whole gang out here, actually. Failed perception, failed. All right, you guys suck at perceiving what's going on. Oh my god, so much failed perception.
Watch how you go.
There we go.
It's a trap.
Okay, so nothing in there. Oh, right, there's that massive one in the middle. Oh, no. Oh, I accidentally almost activated. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, now I'm feeling good. All right. Good. Now I'm feeling good. Whew. That's always my most anxious. It controls a little different. You can go into turn-based movement as well. So like you move a little bit, move a little bit, move a little bit. It's a much easier way to
what a day.
Kind of control what you're actually. Let's have Daro do it. He's stronger.
My mind. Well, in it.
I didn't mean to do that, but I'm kind of happy with it. Let's grab this guy. Alright, really struggling to grab stuff lately. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay, running out of vases that I can actually move, it seems. Vases I can move. What the f— There we go. Man, that's a very fickle system sometimes. Okay, there we go. Let's see if I can get these guys moving now. There we go. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I need one more then, right? Yep, let's get this guy. All right, now we're cooking with ceramic. Boom. I don't know what this button was doing. I don't know.
Carefully. There's a trap.
Oh my god! Get up, 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 get up. Yeah! Get up! Move it! Alright. Well, at least it kept the grease in check. I saved ahead of time. I saved ahead of time. I mainly wanted to check to see if there's a limit on how long it would go. Doesn't seem to be the case. Oof, man. Just the endless assault. That's a good. Please not again! Screams Miss Marin. That's hilarious. That is too good. All right. All right. I'm gonna figure out this freaking sarcophagus, and I'm gonna get the 10 gold that are gonna be in there. I'm gonna get it. Let's see. Can I?
How much farther can I go? Trap. Be cautious.
Okay, so that's where I would need the trap disarm. Let's see what the plaque says. Let's see if there's any hint here.
The text on the plaque is a mystery to you.
That's not helpful at all. Ooh, does anybody have Mage Hand? Guidance.
Oh, action, not reaction.
Lizelle has Mage Hand. I didn't expect that.
I might.
All right, I got an idea.
Looking ahead.
Well, no, because I guess it doesn't matter. It always sets off the trap. So what the hell should I do here? What am I doing? I will admit it's times like this, even during my own real life D&D campaigns, where I just start to feel a little dumb, you know? I'm like, is the answer right in front of me and I'm just really not getting it? Also, where does this go? Oh, cool. All right, rock and roll. Oh, okay. Hey, friends, I'm thinking of planning a tropical vacation for this winter. Any recommendations on where to go? Tropical locales. Tropical locales.
Trap.
Always love Mexico. Well, it's impossible not to. Bali. Iceland, just to kind of like really stick it to winter, just be like, you can't control me, sort of thing. You know, I don't know. Just spitballing. Okay. I want 12 more seconds, and then I need everyone who's aware of the answer to yell it at me for what I'm not doing. So the firebolts go off, they come out of those faces. If I put a chest in front of them, it'll easily destroy that, right? It'll easily destroy it.
Quick rummage.
That covers the grease, which are the explosions. Bermuda, good call, nice. Vaquez, if you like a lot of hidden beaches. That sounds pretty awesome. Ooh, Caribbean. Miss Marin, didn't you just get done playing Black Flag? Are you just stuck in a pirate? You just, okay, yeah, okay, you just want to be a pirate. I get it. It's okay. You're in a good space. You're a community that trusts you.
All right.
You can tell us. You can just tell us you want to be a pirate. That's fine. Okay, so I don't know if that button did anything or not.
There are traps about.
So what the hell? I can't figure it out. I don't know. I don't know how to get around these damn traps. So we're moving on. And I don't care. It's fine. We got what we came for out of here. Because it's like a whole different country. That sounds pretty awesome. Yeah, I don't know what to do in this place. So we're gonna dip. So now that we know this is this way, let's go ahead and just head this way. Okay, so like I was saying earlier, when we first crashed, I think we landed right here. Yeah, this is the very first bit that we get into. And as you can see, I didn't explore much. I was very much like, here's the way, run up here, meet a Asterion, keep running, terrified, and we got to the grove. We're gonna fill it. We're gonna show so much more of this, and
tread carefully.
Yeah, really just go investigate every little corner, especially early game. Go buy a disarm kit and come back. Yeah, okay, right, okay. Yeah, I guess that's the one thing I'm missing is just those damn disarm kits.
I've heard you can't get blood from a stone, but apparently you can get a wizard from one. Gale seems interesting.
I do not recommend going to Guarma. I'm not going to have any conversations with my peoples just yet. We'll save that for a more chill time. This is all just fish stuff. Don't really need that.
Can't slow down.
But I am always curious. You can kind of see on the mini-map.
Fresh water. There must be a settlement somewhere nearby.
Oh, nice. Backpack. That was good. Yeah. Guarma. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm about to say, Miss Marin, it sounds like this Vaquez sounds like a good place to be. That sounds awesome. All right, divisive opinions here, but I want, let's get real. Cruises sound like a floating prison, and I would rather be dead. Any thoughts? Do we like cruises? Has anybody went on a cruise and went, wow, I can't wait to be trapped with this many people on a floating island for even longer next time? I just can't wait. Does anybody feel like that ever? I gotta know. Wow, yeah, it's just so funny. I was just so unsure of what to do in this game the first time we were playing it here together that I skipped all this lootable stuff, all these tasty treats, Mind Flayer bodies, chests of gold and trinkets. Went on a Disney cruise that was very nice too, in a curated kind of way. Okay, sure. And oh, Norwegian, that would be cool. That's always the selling point for me with any cruise is where they go. Like there's one that goes through Alaska, and man, that sounds incredible. Von Fink, I have a fear of water. I'm out. Preach. Heading out. Alfie Guilford is heading out for the night. Let's get some good nights in the chat. Alfie, always a pleasure. Thank you so very much. Keep your eyes peeled on some stuff for the channel. I think we're going to continue playing Baldur's Gate because, damn it, that's what I want. So that's what sounds good. But thank you so much. If you haven't already, feel free to give me a little tap on that like button if you want to, my friend. But either way, get some good sleep. We'll talk to you soon. And good luck in kickboxing. Good luck in kickboxing. It's good to have you back. All right, let's see if Astarion can get us into this little trunk here.
With pleasure.
Five, just don't, yep, just no one and we're good. All right, nice. Little gold, little helmet.
Don't linger.
Don't linger. Okay, so I think you can kind of feel out when you're gonna find something, or every little place has a little something to grab. What the hell? What the hell? Never seen this before. Oh, cool, I'm proficient with animal handling. Hell yeah. All right, so I get a +4 to 7, so let's hope for a 10. Hey, that's a net 20, baby. I need to be able to touch the bottom and see it. Yeah, for real, absolutely.
The boar grunts and eyes you warily with its beady eyes.
Hmm.
The boar shuffles its trotters, unsure. Then it dashes away into the wilderness.
All right. Well, I didn't see that coming. I wonder if anyone... Ooh, I wonder if I have a speak with animals spell. But so I was also going to say, it's really cool because it's very understated, but you can also harvest plants out in the wild, and if you find some... I just found, like, some belladonna, and you can make a whole bunch of potions. But I mean, the alchemy tutorial was like, it's very minor in the best kind of way, where it just kind of have to figure it out yourself. Okay, so let's go ahead and make a lap through here. Just looting. Now, I meant to talk about this a little bit earlier, but and I know I've always kind of went back and forth, but I've been thinking about trying a little bit different of a format in the future, where I think I might start doing some more, not random per se, but a little less. I guess random is the best word for it, but I was thinking of doing some shorter streams throughout the week, just kind of whenever it feels like happening, or I've got an hour to spare. I thought I might do some of those, kind of focusing on just playing little bits and kind of filling in the gaps, the things that may not be as entertaining, but also just that are part of the game, and maybe some exciting stuff along the way as well, ideally. And but to give people an opportunity to watch outside of Mondays, and also for people like Alfie, you know, and stuff like that, that you know, maybe this time frame isn't always the best, so maybe 2 in the afternoon, maybe noon, maybe, you know, whenever. I was thinking I might be doing some, I want to start trying to do some more stuff like that. I feel like with my schedule and with what I like to do, that's going to be the most enjoyable, I think. And so just kind of be ready for, you know, I don't expect everyone to show up every single time. I would love it if you could, of course, because I just, you know, I'm so lucky to have all of you around. But I think it's going to be a little different in the future, and I'm looking forward to it. So yeah, so keep your eyes peeled for some shorter streams throughout the week. Honestly, it'd be like an hour and a half, just some time to kind of have some fun, and like I said, play a little bit more, and especially with these massive games that are coming out, it's hard to really, you know, do a full playthrough with just 1 3-hour stream a week. You know, we got to get more in there, and if you're not able to see those, that'll be okay. I'm gonna try to turn those videos more into shorts and things like that, and then it'll all funnel towards Monday, where we'll always have this consistent coming together for you know, for our classic Monday streams. So just kind of floating the idea out there. Miss Marin agrees. Sounds like a good idea. Cool. Yes, as long as you always have Mondays, and that's the thing is, no matter what, I want to keep my Mondays, but I want to try to just kind of pop in a few more streams throughout the week, but that aren't as long, perhaps, and are a bit more amenable to people's schedules. Okay, so let's go ahead. We're just kind of clearing out the rest of this map fog, this fog of war here. Hopefully find some goodies. Oh, right. Okay, so this is where you found Lae'zel. Yeah, exactly. We might continue to grow this phenomenal community if we can get, you know, a few different time slots locked in. You know, just test it out, see what happens. You know. All right, so we're back at the chapel that we found Withers at, and we're pretty much done here. So, this is interesting though. You see this? So the hard outline is your explorable area. So let's actually make a lap. I want to see what's... Oh wait, no, I know what's down there. It's kind of a waste of time. So let's go ahead and head back up. We're going to fast travel. We're going to go back to the Grove, and we're going to introduce another party member that I just realized we have not been joined up with yet, and they've actually become one of my favorite characters to play with in the party. Maybe not my favorite character, but I do like their story arc, and they're very capable on the battlefield.
You will not even see it.
What's next?
There we go. That's a bit more comfortable. All right, so we have found Lae'zel, the Githyanki fighter. We found Will, the Wizard of Waterdeep. Shadowheart, the Shar-worshipping cleric. Astarion, the vampire. Oh yeah, because shit, we haven't even ventured into the Grove. Wow, that's crazy. Well, in that case, let's take a second, and we're going to organize this a little bit. But to these ranks, you know what, we'll do this in a second, because to these ranks, we're going to introduce another character.
Children!
Go on.
Introducing.
Give me a best shot.
Will.
Not bad. Again.
I can't do it. I'm not like you.
Umi, I don't need you to be like me. You just have to buy enough time to run. Come on. I believe in you. You can do this.
Will's a good guy. Well, is he? All right, half-orc. Oh, I love that. We have a choice as a half-orc. Enough sniveling, child. Your enemies will not be swayed by tears. I like that. You know what? Yeah, we gotta go with that.
Ignore him, Umi. Go on now. Practice what you've learned.
Oh, that was a very grinchy smile.
Well met. The blade of frontiers at your...
The man's smile bends downward, and his thoughts become yours. You are the blade of frontiers racing through the wastes of Avernus. Just ahead, a diabolical figure, red skin, single curled horn, blazes with flame, bloodied great axe held high.
Hell's great fires. You were on the ship.
I was on the ship. Another escapee, thank God. Let's give him his privacy, and we'll say, who was that woman? The one in your thoughts.
You saw her then. Advocatus Diaboli. Her name is Karlach, an archdevil soldier I swore on my good eye to kill. I tracked her through the hells to the Mind Flayer ship, but the damned Illithids infected me before I could end her. She's out there now, preying on the innocent. I don't kill her, she'll leave behind nothing but a trail of corpses.
You have a Mind Flayer tadpole in your head. Doesn't that worry you?
I'd be a fool if it didn't. I know the stories. Doomed to shed my skin. Become a Illithid.
A Illithid is the...
And there's no coming back. But I haven't sprouted any tentacles.
Stuff.
Least not yet, thank Baldurin. But sooner or later, it's bound to run out.
Real quick, by the way, we're gonna end the poll. Miss Marin, looks like you gotta play the Arkham series. You're welcome. You'll be happy you did. Okay, just for clarification, by the way, I know that's not how you spell should. That was not intentional. Join me.
An excellent suggestion, but your party's full up. Still, when the time comes, call for the blade. I won't be long to answer.
Let's see. I'm gonna leave actually because I want to see if I can. Nice. Okay, so he's gonna stay here.
Go on.
I'm actually gonna dismiss. I'm gonna dismiss Lizelle. Oh no, not yet. Actually,
was a useful find. Let's hope he's as powerful as he is verbose.
because I'm actually going to use her real quick to move this mission along. We're going to chat to the fella that she, when we first met Lizelle in the cage, she said that she knew this guy who had seen other Githyanki.
Another one. My friend's blood not enough. Come to rip me open too.
In Kresh Kalir, a formal greeting begins with a bow.
Is this monster with you?
I don't like picking on the tieflings, but I gotta side with my... Okay, come on. I don't want to make... I mean, there's no reason to be so mean to them.
You dare interrupt? Has the tadpole ravaged your senses?
Excuse me? Enough, Lizelle. You will be silent.
On the road.
Tell me where
Baldur's
I saw
Gate.
the Githyanki.
Near the mountain pass. Saw us for we saw it. Jammed its blade through Yul's belly.
Oof.
Straight to the other side. And I just ran.
The map. Show me.
I think I'll just thank him and let him stand the hell up. Come on, man. I never told him to get on his knees. Come on, that's not fair.
The last time a subordinate questioned my judgment,
Subordinate?
I ate tongue stew that very night.
I warned you, didn't I? You ought to reconsider keeping her around before she causes real trouble.
Subordinate, no, we're partners. You'll treat me with respect. You've made your point. If you finish scowling at me, what comes next? My ego doesn't want me to let her think she's in charge when I'm the main character. But I kind of like to finish scowling at me. And you know what? I've never chosen that one, so...
The T-sling was clear. If there are Githyanki west of here, that must be our objective. Purification cannot wait.
I'm gonna laugh.
I am unfamiliar with the... well, I shall not say culture. Custom, perhaps. You will educate me on matters of this Fae'run.
I'm just gonna leave. All right, so now we have checked that box. Sweet, sweet, sweet. All right, so now I'm gonna dismiss Lae'zel. I think this is often a pretty handy way to do it. Wait for me in the camp. Yeah, I'll survive. Get out of here.
As you say.
And now I'm gonna go back to Will and have him join the party.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
Join up.
I like your thinking. Besides, I watched you fight at the gate. I could use an ally like you. Ready when you are.
Rock and roll.
The famous Blade of Frontiers in the flesh. Clever, this hero act you've got going.
Hero, Blade. Name strangers gave me. My friends call me Will.
Excellent. If we ever become friends, I'll know what to call you.
Oh my. This is going to be a fun journey.
This is such a dramatic quad. Goodness. I love it. All right, let's level this warlock up. So Will is a phenomenal utility fighter in the sense that he's got a lot of different options. So as a warlock, he worships a Daedric god. What's the word for it? Eldritch god. And he can use spells, fight up close. He's light and agile like a rogue, but he's got the powers of some magic in there too. So pretty awesome. So level 1 spell, let's give him Hellish Rebuke. I love this one because when people attack you, you can blast it right back at them, doing damage to them and often taking them out. Eldritch Invocations also, so this is super slick. If you're a warlock, you're going to be casting a lot of Eldritch Blast. That's just what you should do, period. And Agonizing Blast allows you to add your charisma modifier. So I've got a 17, as you can see over here on my character sheet. I've got a 17 charisma, and I get to add that to the damage modifier, which I can't think of a good way to explain that right now. But it's good. I want to use that essentially. It's like as an orc using my strength modifier for melee attacks. But, so I'm going to take Agonizing Blast. And while all of these are good, I love Repelling Blast. Because when I hit somebody with that, it knocks them 15 feet back. And I've used it so many times to take care of some deadly foes with one little push into a chasm. All right, so that is Will. Let's see if we can change anything else. We got that and that. Nope, we're good on there. Oops. Damn it! I think I just...
The Blade of Frontiers at your
calling. Accidentally just did everything I just wanted to do. Tell me, Will, go to camp. Okay, cool.
Defender of the people.
Swing and swing.
Yes. We already went through this. There we go. Good as new. All right.
time to rest.
I'm going to.
I want to make sure I hide this helmet and then save. I'm tired of looking at this thing. We made a sweet face. We gotta look at it.
I'm going to kill 600.
Okay.
Swift is
Now there's a lot going on in this grove, and I don't really. I kind of want to keep going out and fighting stuff. I'm in a fighting mood. So let's go explore the cities around us and maybe find a goblin or two, eh? I think that sounds like a good idea. Miss Marin's also in a fighting mood. Well, good. It's good to know that I'm not alone in my bloodlust. But so basically our goal from here is we're going to continue scouting, of course. We've got a couple more friends to find, maybe. Potential friends, I should say. And nice, we got a couple new missions. Then all the way over yonder way. We could try to make our way over to the Githyanki creche. Let's see if anything pops up there. But we're going to just explore and try to level up. I want to hopefully get... Oh, we're like 1 kill away from level 3. So let's get leveled up. And... Ooh. I think I know what we have to do to... I think I know what we have to try
Tracks like these to the soil across the swamp.
to win the day. Or to finish up tonight's stream. We've got an hour, but I think I just had an idea. Okay, so this place is extraordinarily dangerous. But I think I know how to get through it. So this is a little underground passage.
Best be careful.
I'm gonna have my rogue.
Neither seen nor heard.
Sneaky sneak all the way to here.
Very well then.
Hope that I don't get blasted to smithereens. Because these statues are incredibly dangerous.
No sign of the others yet.
Do you think the
Okay,
fight
cool.
up front?
I've turned it off.
Well, at least we got the druid to keep ourselves entertained.
We'll go ahead and bring the group back together.
Boring. Let's find another one.
Alright, so I got everyone hiding. We've got one,
Oh, this was more
2,
fun
3,
when he was
4. We got 4 goblins in this cavern.
Could wake him up by chopping off a toe.
Now, I'm going to try something kind of interesting here. Let's see if this will work.
Give him something to cry about.
Don't wear his voice out.
I'm going to throw this crate at this goblin. And I'm going to see if I can knock him off the top of the... Boom! Well, I didn't knock him off, but I killed him. Oh my gosh, and it didn't even put us into combat. Hell yeah. Oh, well, let's throw another one. Death from above, baby. 4 damage. I'll take it. I'll take it. That was great. All right. So much of the ambient. Sure, yeah, I get that. It kind of has a State of Decay feel. Very chill, but also sort of ethereal. Damn it! Hate those. Oh my God, Will is down. That's a really embarrassing start, Will. That was. It's not very impressive. Just gotta say. I'm just loving throwing these boxes. All right, I can't believe that didn't finish him. So this potion of speed, super handy. You'll see this little kind of winged bottle. Actually, gives me another turn. So I'm gonna go ahead and get down there. Let's see. I don't want to go prone, so let's go ahead and just attack him the old-fashioned way. Oh my god, I think I'm... What, Did I really just swing at the air? Well, that was a little ridiculous. Whatever. Alright, so he takes the disengage action. That was bullshit. Oh well, whatever. We'll kill him in the end. Nice little miss. And it's back to my turn. Oh, because the others are not in combat because they're hidden. Okay. Oh my god, she doesn't have her spell slots. Man, we're a mess. Okay, so here's what kind of sucks. So Will is stable again. He's up on his feet. But I think if he moves at all, he will, he'll get poisoned again and immediately be down. So let's hope for the best. And it's my turn next. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and chop this guy down. Bam! Half health. All right, not bad. And a second attack. Bam! Oh, yeah! Get it. Nice. Oh, my God. They're really just picking on Will. That's all it is. All right, let's go ahead and get you up there. Fae'run, get in the goddamn fight, will ya?
Step careful.
Let's see, 12. What do you got left? 1. You're dead. You missed. You missed. I noticed that you missed is what happened, and I'm not a fan of that. Okay, so I'm trying to buy acid again. You're done, and you're done. All right, cool, nice.
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Now, after combat's over, you can take the help action and just go ahead and help up your fallen comrades.
Defender of the people.
All right, now before the acid takes over too much.
Best foot forward.
Let's see. I think we're out. I think we're entirely out of. I think we're entirely out of healing. So I'm gonna save it, and I'm gonna test something because there is a character in here that I want to try to keep alive. This guy right here, Findal. He's just knocked out. He's unconscious. He's got 1 hit point left, and I want to heal him. But I think I need a spell to do so, and I'm out of spell slots. So let's head to camp real quick. We're gonna save it, make sure that all is gonna work just fine. Bam, bam. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and take a long rest. Get some sleep. Oh, nope. All right, someone in camp wants to chat. What's up, Will?
A tingle runs through your head and down to your feet.
Ah, there it is. That shiver. Our little brainworms have made fast friends, it would seem. How do you feel?
Oh, great. Awesome. Confident. No tiny tadpole will be getting the best of me.
Courage in danger shadow. I love to see it. But shouldn't the shadow have crept closer? Gone darker by now?
That would be worrisome.
Before the
Not gonna lie, that would be
unscheduled
that would be
surgery,
worrying.
I'd felled hundreds of beasts and a fair few fiends. The tadpoles weakened me, suppressed greater talents, but beyond that, I've showed no signs of turning. No nausea, no pain, not even a hot flash. I speak out
come
of
on.
curiosity, not wishful thinking.
Can't disagree or
At least I'll know
disapprove
to
just 'cause I'm
skip
giving you a
supper if you're
sarcastic
doing the
answer.
cooking. We
Come on.
could conjecture all night. I suppose the why doesn't matter so much as the what next.
The what next?
And that answer is plain as the horns on a war devil's head. We get these things out. Let's get some rest. Dawn comes sooner than we think.
Yes, indeed. On that note, oh, someone still wants to talk to us. All right, who's wanting to chat? Who wants to chat? Astarion, what's up, buddy? And we should actually get leveled up before we go to sleep. Make sure we're ready to rock for the next day. Miss Marin saying, nothing better than a long rest. You're so right.
Do you mind? I was rather enjoying my view of the ceiling.
Didn't mean to disturb such important work.
I'll forgive you. I'm mostly just thinking anyway. Reflecting on what tomorrow might bring. When we arrive at this Gith crash, will we find out how to bring the worm under control? Will this little adventure of ours be over?
Whoa, will you miss me?
Why not? You've been to the Hells and back. Survived the crash. Survived everything that's followed. I'm not easily impressed by people, but you're stronger than I gave you credit for.
Thanks, Astarion. I am pretty impressive. Yeah.
Aren't you just?
So, I think I mentioned this before. Everyone in this game wants to bang you. Everyone. It's hilarious. You feeling alright?
Oh, I was leagues away.
Oh, he's totally hitting on me. Yes.
I just need to get some air, clear my head. I'll see you later, I'm sure.
Miss Marin loves
Sleep
this drama
tight.
king. He is hilarious. You're so right. He only gets better. Well, he's got his things. All right, let's go ahead and level up. So, if I'm being honest, by the way, I just think there's more exciting classes than barbarian. So I'm not too, but you know what? Let's go ahead and do this as if we were. But shit, this does give me the opportunity to speak with animals. So okay, but here we can choose the subclass of our barbarian subclass. So we can go berserker, where violence is both a means and an end. You follow a path of untrammeled fury, slick with blood as you thrill in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. So we can gain frenzy, which basically turns our rage into a frenzy. You gain frenzied strike and enraged throw. Whole lots of resistance to damage, so that's pretty awesome. Actions, we get a frenzied strike, which is a bonus action. Huh. And enraged throw. We could also do Wild Heart, which gives us a boon from using a bestial sort of thing. But I think I would go Berserker. That's kind of my jam. You know, even when I play as a fighter, I think that's kind of I like to get in there, get dirty, and do as many attacks and as much damage as possible. So let's go that route. Berserker subclass, level up, everything, boom, good to go. Except. Next up, Shadow Heart. What she got here? She gets another level 1 spot and a level 2 spot. Awesome. So with this, I think for level 2, it's very helpful. I'm actually going to say Spiritual Weapon is great because it kind of gives you another enemy for the, another ally for the enemies to focus on, and it can do a lot of damage. So I like Spiritual Weapon. Oh, my bad. Prepare spells. Let's get rid of Shield of Faith and maybe just that for now. Yeah, we'll get rid of Shield of Faith, and we'll hold on to, and we'll swap it for spiritual weapon. Yeah. Create water. Well, we'll get more soon enough. So, in my experience, I've noticed that by the time you kind of get out of this starting area, if you really do a lot of it, like as much stuff as possible, you do all the side missions, like you really just explored all the nooks and crannies of this, I feel like you can just scrape by at getting to level 5. You can kind of get in there, so it's kind of a general idea of where you should be at by the time you get to the next kind of part 2 or chapter 2 of this game. You want to be about level 5, and I feel like when you get to that stage of moving on, if you've done everything, you should be right about there. So, feeling good about this. Okay, so just like the barbarian, we now get to choose a subclass for our rogue. Now, arcane trickster, very cool. We can learn spells, but we're already going to have a lot of spell casters. I think especially with how I like to use a rogue, which is sneaking up and hitting that sneak attack, which can do an insane amount of damage. Like an insane amount of damage. That's how I like to use him. I think the assassin route is phenomenal. He gets exceptional advantage in initiative order, and I get advantage on anybody that hasn't taken their turn yet. So if I'm first in line, I get advantage on every enemy that's still in the battle queue. So that's pretty awesome. And what's this? Assassin's Alacrity. Quick as an alley cat in a rain dark city. Yes. You immediately restore your action and bonus action at the start of combat. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. Sold. Any successful attack roll against a surprise creature is a critical hit. Assassin all day, baby. Assassin all day. Oh. Alright, Will, we're going to have to do a couple of level ups, I think, right? Okay, so, Warlock, spells. Misty Step is one of my favorite spells to learn, but I feel like we should focus on more offensive skills right now as opposed to defensive. So, Eldritch Blast is, like we said, that's going to be your kind of your staple. That's your go-to for your attacks with a Warlock. So, I want an area of effect, meaning something that I can put in an area and it'll damage multiple characters around me. Shatter, I think, would be pretty good. You know, let's give Shatter a shot. I never use enough of it. And now the Pact Boon. Now this is very cool because you kind of you make a pact that gives you even better bonuses. So we could do the Tome. Patron grants you a grimoire called the Book of Shadows, which allows you to cast Guidance, Vicious Mockery, and Thorn Whip, all by taking this pact. We can do the Pact of the Blade, where we can summon a pact weapon or bind a weapon that we're wielding, making it magical. So even my basic rapier I have right now, I could bind it and give it magical properties. So kind of cool there. Or the Pact of the Chain, I would gain the service of a familiar, a fae spirit that takes the form of my choosing. This can be an animal, imp, or quasit. Essentially, I would summon an ally to fight for me. I'm kind of feeling Pact of the Tome. I think that might be really good. Guidance is, like I said, always great to have. Vicious Mockery is a great way to put somebody in a vulnerable position. Thorn Whip is a good way to pull people close. Yeah, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. I can't wait to see what Von Fink and Blue-Eyed Scotty and anyone else who's going to jump in is going to come into this game as with their characters, because I know it's going to be like an actual proper build and like really well done characters, whereas mine are like, this sounds cool. That'll work. Right? I don't know. All right, I just wanted to fix this. I want to see if I can take care of the eyes because it's kind of bothering me. The wrong one is... Yeah, I want that one like that. Confirm. I want not demonic blue, I think. That'll work. Just a little detail is gonna bother me. And actually, you know what? I gotta change his voice too, because that's the same voice as my other character, and it just doesn't work for me.
What was that?
Hells, something just woke up down here.
It's opened. I wonder what's back there.
Let's hope the local... Hells, something just woke up down here.
I think one. Let's give one a shot.
What was that?
All right, you handsome bastard. Let's go ahead and see if there's something in the chest. I haven't checked this for a while. So let's see if we have anything in here. Nothing. All right, whole lot of nothing. So let's go ahead and hit the hay. Someone in camp still wants to talk to me. My God. Oh my. Okay, everyone wants to talk to me. I did not make the rounds. All right. If Wither starts to hit on me, though.
We meet again, as predicted. I shall be here in thy camp for whenever thou hast need of my services.
Not to be rude, but what are you?
There are many answers to that question. None are important. Correct. No.
I love Withers. He's just awesome. All right, what kind of services can you offer?
Mending of the threads between life and death. Should thou or any of thy compatriots perish, I will cleave soul to body once more.
And look very ugly doing it. Wow. Daro Grok, while chaotic neutral, is not a huge jerk.
Indeed. Farewell.
All right, so we have just discovered that if anyone were to die and I couldn't personally resurrect them, Withers, for a small price, will do that for me. So, very helpful.
The leader of the pack comes to chat. What's on your mind? You must be pleased to have a clear path forward. I can't wait to get this thing out of my head. The same. These parasites are proving suspiciously benign. But suppose I turn. What would you do?
I mean, I'd have to end her misery, right?
A firm answer. I'd do the same. We'll need that kind of thinking to make it through all this. You're doing well.
Cool.
We should get some rest. Good night.
Now, you'll see my whole party is filthy, right? We're all mucked up, bloody, dirty, grimy.
Grogg. I remember who I was in Kresh Kalir. I was hungry to face my first Gaith. My sword pined for their blood. Would that I were doing battle up there, among the tears. Next time you're able, look to the sky. Watch the moon cross it. The tears follow behind it. Rocky bodies tumbling through the sea of night. One of them is my Kresh. Kalir.
All right, must be quite a shock. Leave your Kresh behind and arrive
Do you
here.
think me so sheltered? My entire clutch battled beholders deep within the eye of the sky.
Terrifying creatures.
We infiltrated a Neogi spelljammer and laid waste to its crew. The tears span Toral's sky, Venisk. There is more to this realm than this grassy pebble. But enough of this. You are wasting your resting time. Come dawn, we resume our search for a Kresh.
Rock and roll. Now, if everyone could please shut up, I'm trying to get some sleep. God. Now I'll try to do it later on, but one of my favorite little tricks when your party's all dirty, and because they'll stay like that until a full rest, you can actually throw a bottle of water at the ground when you have everyone kind of grouped up, and it'll get everyone wet, and it actually washes them off too, which it's a nice little trick. It doesn't change anything gameplay wise, but I like it. Okay, dear viewers. Let's see if this guy's dead. He's not. Awesome.
What am I to do?
So let's go ahead and use a level 1. Level 1 spell slot. We're going to bring him back to life. Get up, buddy. Nice, and then he heals himself. Awesome.
No one back home will ever believe this.
Oh, thank you, thank you. I thought I was gonna die down here.
You're good. No one was looking for you?
No. I'd still be outside gathering herbs if I didn't run into the goblins. I must tell the others what happened.
Hobbits and their herbs.
There are traps in these tunnels. And thank you again.
Okay, sweet. And we also gained an inspiration point, which we can use to... Whoa. That didn't just kill him, did it? I'm just going to try to sprint over here and hopefully this works. Alright. And now the last one is the trickiest to get.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. Light on my
It's
feet.
right down here. Because you'll see there's statues all over the place that are dangerous. Quick little jump. Boom. Oof, that was close. That thing was about to blow me to smithereens. Nice. We have undone all the traps. We got a dead human. Let's make our way back. Awesome. This is probably the part I struggle with the most, is getting my companions to like travel to the same spot that I want them to. Come on. Nice. Oh, thank God.
What's that?
Never a dull moment.
All right, found a little chest. Hey, all right.
Best foot forward.
But I think we've got one more fight in us for the night.
No one's stopped me yet.
And you might be saying, well, that's not fair. That's not a lot of... We got plenty of time. This one might take us a little bit. This might take us a little bit longer.
No traps.
Than a few goblins. We're gonna go fight something a bit larger, a bit more difficult.
What's in here? Step carefully.
All right.
There's
sweet.
a
trap. Oh, dang it. So I don't have a, shoot, I don't have a...
Got a long road ahead.
I don't have a lockpick. So what I'm going to try this. I'm just going to pick it up. I'll see if I can take care of that later. Can I send this to camp? Send to camp. Boom. Awesome. I'll have a battle to round out the stream. Absolutely. Yes, and I think I've got just the one in mind. So we're actually going to head out the way we came from, because this underground passage just cuts back through into the grove and gets us kind of into the heart of it, which we'll cover next time.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Or on one of these shorter streams that I've been talking about doing.
A question for our master monster hunt. How would you approach killing a vampire?
To start, lure it into the sun, drive a stake through its heart. Why?
Just curious. Just curious.
Something's wrong.
All right, we just had an autosave, so we'll go ahead and...
You're a true soul. You can't die. Please, stay with us.
I don't think he's conscious. Can you hear us, Ed?
You, not a step closer.
A strange symbol glows, marked on their flesh, and something within you stirs in response.
Now, I can start to use my Ithalid powers to dominate or use wisdom. I'm going to try to hold out as long as I can. I still have no idea which way that sort of thing is going. I don't think it's good or not, but that sign of the absolute basically means that I can affect some things. But let's see. It's a pretty even check across the board. So let's try medicine. See if we can get this. See if we can make this. Oh, come on. Now I have the opportunity to use the inspiration we just gained from Will's. I don't want to waste it on this.
Brother, your sword.
Oh.
Wait.
That's a quick.
The injured man locks eyes with you. A familiar squirming churns in your head. Your minds intertwine. You see his siblings, Andric and Brenna, new recruits, yours to shepherd.
Protect them. He's a true soul. Mind him. He will. He.
He gone.
Edwin! Ed! Please!
He's with the Absolute now.
Yeah, he did.
You're a true soul. Edwin, our brother, he was chosen. Like you. Do you have orders for us? We were reporting to Edwin.
What happened?
We were looking for fugitives. Survivors from that ship that crashed farther west of here. But instead of them, Edwin found an owl bear.
Owl bear, you say?
An angry one. We managed to drag him away, but the beast's claws had already done their work. I told Edwin not to look in that cave. It was filthy with owl bear tracks.
Well, I think the only thing to do would be for them to go and avenge their brother, right?
What?
It killed one of us. It killed Edwin. It's an enemy of the Absolute. You're right, sir. The beast must be destroyed.
Atta girl,
The cave
Brenna.
is just ahead.
You know what's up.
It was too much for us before, but if you could help us, True Soul, we may stand a chance.
All right.
True soul, absolute.
Strange power resonates within the corpse. It calls to you. Your limbs move of their own accord. There's something of value, something your mind craves. Why let its host's memories go to waste? The tadpole has absorbed it all. Its experience could nourish you, strengthen you.
So again, I don't really know which way is going to be the right call, but I think I'm going to try to resist it. Get our strength on. Oh. I'm tempted to use, I think we'll use inspiration. Oh, one away, come on. Oh, man. Damn, what a waste.
No use. Compulsion takes over. Your actions are no longer your own.
Oh, Jesus. I'm just going to put that in my pocket for later. No big deal. Totally normal. Okay, so we will find that numerous times. Oh, nice. Camp supplies up the wazoo. Hell yeah. So I just received a Mind Flayer parasite specimen. We'll find those all over Fae'run, whether through enemies or just exploration. If you keep your eyes peeled, you'll find plenty. And I've got plans to make a character that I'm gonna put all the worms in their heads, like all of them. Better hope there's no holes in your pocket, says DJ. Very true. Yeah, just but
as much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
It's pretty great out here. But you'll find them all over the place. Okay, so here we are at the mouth of the Owlbear Cave. I've kind of tricked these two friends of the presumed enemy to fight with us. So, you know, I'm not gonna miss them if they get the short end of the straw.
That stench. Dead owlbear prey, no doubt.
These things are impressive. Look at that thing. Look at that beast. Oh my god. Alright. So it's got a little damage. Let's do this thing.
You feel the quake of its heavy footsteps before you see it. An owlbear.
Oh boy.
Its beaked face looming out of the
Those things are
darkness.
crazy. Oh, I just cannot beat a roll in the second half of this stream here.
The beast returns the roaring kind.
Yeah, yours was better. Oh my god! Oh boy. Its roar was way better, yeah. Alright, how about a little sneak attack? Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. A little disengage. Will, what do you got? Let's give you the... Ooh, actually, this might be really good. Oh, shit, I didn't know that hurt everyone. Oh well. Alright.
Can't afford to let up.
Boom. So now, I'm going to utilize that, the new spell we just learned of spiritual weapon. Let's go ahead and do a spear. And you can see that just jumped into the initiative order at the very top of the screen. All right, and now you also, let's go ahead and do a level 1 guiding light. Bam, a guiding bolt. Fair bit of damage. It also illuminates a little bit. All right, and now it's my spear's turn. Critical hit, nice. You're all right. Well done.
Catch my breath.
That's friggin' awesome. And my eyes are glowing red. Come on, how cool is that? Oh, those two turned hostile because I accidentally cast a dangerous spell on them? Come on. Well... Uh-oh, why the seconds? Oh, goodness. Oh boy. Let's shatter it. Let's see how this goes. Well, I wonder if I can do it on myself and see if... Awesome. And let's go ahead and shove you. Oh, you only got 1 health. Awesome. What if I can get around this guy? Oh god! Oh yeah.
Taken care of.
Sorry, Will. But I'm gonna try to shove this guy into his own acid. Damn it. Yep, saw that coming. Well, I didn't try to turn these people against me, so that kind of sucks. The owlbear's down. Bam. And of course now, time for the most heartbreaking cutscene for a moment at least. Alright, death throws, couple of saves, one miss. Oh! Dazing me. Alright, I don't have mass cure wounds yet. Here's a bonus action, so Will, why don't you get up because you need it the most. We'll do a 2-level spell. Bam, so he's back on his feet. We were going to heal Starion as well. Bam. And that'll be good. And then you eat the spear. I'm just saying, spiritual weapon is primo. Primo.
Fight. Let's go.
Frenzied strike. Let's go ahead and just get crazy on this guy. Oh, reckless attack. Bam.
Cub looks from you to his dead mother.
Not for the sad part.
A single strike will end his suffering.
Now, the first time I played this, I killed the owlbear cub. And I haven't felt worse about a decision in a long time in my gaming career. So I'm gonna go ahead and let the creature live.
It hurts.
You watch, speechless, as the cub begins to eat his mother.
The cub has a fighting chance now.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
That, or we've just prolonged its misery.
If not friend, why friend sound? Well, and so I know something that you all may not, or maybe you do. But let's just say I don't think that this is the last time we'll be seeing that cub. Alright, I probably don't need to grab all these bones. Oh, yes! I forgot about that. Hell yeah. I already found some sick-ass armor. We have found a pork loin and an owlbear egg.
Don't mind if I do. An owlbear egg. These are supposed to be worth a fortune.
You must let the creature live to avenge its mother. Exactly. I gotta play the long game here, and you know, just set it on a really cool course of action for revenge.
Looks like a shrine to Saluna over there. There's magic keeping this chest sealed. I can feel its aura.
Now, this lock I can't break. I don't have anyone right now that can break a magic lock. So and actually I haven't done any of my playthroughs. I always forget to come back to do it, but I wonder what's in there. But unfortunately I can't pick the lock, otherwise it'll blast my my characters with arcane energy. But boom, I would say overall, especially for accidentally turning those people against us, we kicked the crap out of that owlbear. I gotta say, this barbarian's actually doing pretty good. Short rest. Yeah, we'll take a short rest.
A welcome rest.
A welcome rest indeed. Absolutely. All right. Let's see. Where are we right now? So we're at the cave mouth, right above there. So yeah, so let's go ahead. Get back to the main road. Oh, wrong way actually, but that's okay.
You're so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Starion's got a bit of a avatar run. Now, speaking of, if not friend, why friend shaped? I have thought about being a DM, Miss Marin. Yeah, I think about that all the time, actually. Let's try animal handling. We're trying to take a knee and see if we can comfort this pup. 24, that'll do it.
The dog lowers his hackles, his head tilted inquisitively.
Hey, pup.
Convinced that you're harmless, he turns his attention back to the corpse. Around his neck is a collar etched with a name. Scratch.
Hey, Scratch. You're all right. You're all right, Scratch.
With a deep, heartbroken whine, the dog bows his head. The dog looks at his owner with sad eyes. He does not move.
I'm gonna give him a scent, give him my orky
The dog
scent.
sniffs your hand, his tail swung low in understanding. He knows how to find you.
Cool. We'll rock and roll. Awesome, awesome. So kind of what I was talking about earlier, let me show you. I think I've got a water bottle on me. Huh. Oh yeah, I do. Sweet. So check this out. So if I throw this, and especially while everyone's close to me, you saw I'm all bloody. It's just the best way to kind of give everyone a little wash. So you'll be all wet for a little bit for, you know, three turns, which is, you know, I don't know, 10 seconds or so. All that stuff, but then after that, spick and span. Even though my dude looks kind of beat up still. That's all right. What is going on with my mouse here? There we go. All right. Well, what a lovely scene that is right there. Absolutely beautiful. Well, friends and real ones, thank you so very much for enjoying another round of Baldur's Gate 3. We had a lot of success tonight, a couple of failed checks here and there, but that's bound to happen when you're rolling with a D20. We've got a much larger party to travel with, to fight and battle with, and all those fun things to learn more about as well. So this was an absolute blast. I had so much fun diving back into this. I, in case you couldn't tell, love this game and I'm obsessed with it, and it went by very fast. Yes, I agree, Miss Marin. Miss Marin also asked in the chat earlier for next week with guests, should they be at my level? I don't know how that works. I don't know if the if you have to be the same level or what. If anybody knows, definitely drop that in the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, that is linked in the bio of this video as well. Definitely jump over there and just kind of join in the conversation and keep up to date on multiplayer moments like that we're going to be experiencing in the future and all that fun stuff. So definitely jump over there. If you've got this far into the video, please hit that subscribe button and throw a like on there if you haven't already as well. It very much it makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. That's why. All right, it makes me feel good. But no, for real, it always does help the channel, of course. But either way, it's just been so much fun. Von Fink saying, great stream. I'll be ready if we do a group up. Hell yeah. We'll chat more as the over the next couple of days as we get closer to the next stream. And like I said, I might be doing some smaller stuff. Maybe a random stream, a bit, earlier in the day, maybe later in the day, stuff like that. So definitely keep your eyes peeled on the channel for that. Make sure make sure the bell's clicked and you got notifications on so that when a video does go live, you'll be the first to know. But either way, thank you all so very much. It's an absolute pleasure doing this every single week. I look forward to it, and I can't wait for the next for the journey to continue from here in more Baldur's Gate, because that's what we're sticking with for a little while. So settle in, Daro Grok. He ain't going anywhere. But until next time, my friends, have a great night. Take care of each other, and as always, stay real. We'll see you soon.